Jeez. What's going on, everybody? My name is Clarivication. And I'm going to do something a little bit out the ordinary. I'm just going to go ahead and invite the people in now into our little chat here. Because I kind of want to do, I just want to make sure this works, number one, because there's a whole bunch of other fucking bullshit. But number two is I want some clarification. I want people who's involved in this. So first of all, let's just make sure it's working. Hey, honey, can you hear me?
You mean on the live stream itself?
Well, no, I'm being right here.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
All right, sounds like I can hear you as well.
Yay!
All right, good. So, you can invite whoever you want or whatever. Pretty much
working on it.
Pretty much, I got a couple of different conversational topics I want to get involved in. I want to clarify some fucking bullshit. I want to talk about certain person coming back. I want to talk about a couple of different things. And I'm hoping people might be interested in tonight.
One other.
Oh my god, you're bringing in the goddamn vagina campaign.
Look, I'm trying to get the sausage in, all right? Give me a minute. It's not my fault that the vagina's answered first.
Jose did not make it. That's number one.
All right.
Oh, if I'm gonna be stuck with, you know, two vaginas for now. I mean, I can deal with that.
Apparently, you are gonna be stuck.
Oh gosh. Well, I want to make a clarification because apparently my last video is getting a lot of fucking dislikes, and the comments that I'm reading from people who supposedly watched the video footage, it's quite funny because it seems like people are thinking that I'm actually defending 100% on Jamie Marchi and Monica Real's testimony or allegations against Vic. I want clarification. Did I, in the last stream, by any real chance, like, said 100% that they are telling the truth and that Vic is 100% guilty?
No, you were saying that he did do something wrong, but we're not sure what it is.
Yeah, it's because it's like everybody's trying to point it out to where, like, oh well, you're trying to base everything that if Vic is cheated on his wife that he's automatically guilty. It's not exactly what I said. I said that, you know, I can only take certain things for face value now because, I mean, let's be completely honest here. The guy was a complete douchebag. He cheated on his beautiful hot wife, and after cheating on his beautiful hot wife, there's some more clarifications that we need to add into this because there has been a few new developments, and there is one development that I wish I would have had at the time to bring up now. Oh yeah.
Is it gonna change anything, or
it doesn't really change nothing, but it does kind of change an opinion to a certain degree. So
all right, let's hear it.
Basically jump to conclusions beyond the point. Well, my problem is, my biggest problem in the entire situation is that the last video that I did, the last live stream that I did, you know, I apologize to Monica, I apologize to Jamie, because in one sense, I feel bad for them because... Hey, I'm trying to speak here.
Okay,
what the hell's going on here?
I have no idea.
Glasses.
All right. So, yes, I did apologize to both of them because, you know, I was expecting, like, Jamie Marchi to go ahead out of her fucking way to, you know, you're harassing me and, you know, block me instantaneously like how Monica Rail did. And then from that degree, you know, when she actually opened up an interview and she actually answered questions and stuff like this, and she was very a humble person in that case scenario, I had to take a little bit more side on the victim because, you know, I applaud the person who's actually going to have respect enough to talk to me in such an appropriate manner. Now, there, like I said, there is a few new developments that have came out that I have done a little bit of research on. But like I said, the last video I did was really like my final thoughts on the matter. But I really haven't pushed into this. But supposedly, from what I've heard so far and what I've been reading, is that there is some people at Funimation who are actual employees, whether this is confirmed or not, that is taking Vic's side, that is actually stating that Funimation is a shit company. That they are former employees that have been there for like 8 years, especially one for 8 years, that says Funimation is one of the worst companies he's ever worked for because they got paid low salary and they basically had to work 24/7, and that the situation with Vic is beyond belief, that the guy was nice and everything else, that it's a whole rigmarole of information that's slewing down. The other side that is that you have Ron Toy, who actually gave an extending olive branch to Vic to say, I'm glad that you are getting the help you're working on, the help to work on yourself, but I'd like to talk to you man to man on the phone to address my issues and extend the olive branch. Please give me your, please DM me for my number. And it's like, why didn't he offer this before? So now, like, this goes back. Like, you know, it goes back one side to where it's like Vic is completely, like, to me, like, showcase that he's innocent. Then you go to the other side, and then when you look at the other side, it's like, okay, maybe Vic did do something wrong. I don't think he's actually like that guilty. Like, I don't think that the way that Funimation and everybody is handling this situation is correct. However, at the same point in time, now you got something like this that comes out, is like, hold on a second here, and then you have a situation with the ex-fiance that appears to, since actually in February, been pushing for the Kick Vic situation, actually. So there has been a few new developments. I mean, it hasn't really changed my mind too much. I mean, I'm still neutral in the subject. Like I say, there is really... You got a lot of people that's getting a lot of hard information. Apparently, also, the Yellow Flash person also got attacked by the Kick Vic people at the same time. So...
And Forever World got attacked by Sean.
Right. Now, talking about Sean real quick. Just like Jamie Markey, I have offered Sean a peace offering in a sense, because he is talking to YouTubers and stuff like this, and his actual opinion does not appear to be the same opinion as he has on Twitter. That he's also trying to find the truth, according to him talking to another YouTuber. That he's also how it goes is, I forgot what the YouTuber's name is, but he's a funny guy. I think it's like Awesome Lucas or something like that. Yeah. And the guy just like, you know, he says he's not a beta, he's an alpha, so, you know, I'm gonna contact him, gotten a call over it, and then it's like, after watching it for a little bit, it's like, holy shit. So Sean's actually looking for the truth. I mean, there was no like recording or, you know, text information based off of that, but still, I kind of believe that guy a little bit more than some of the other YouTubers that's on fucking YouTube right now. So before we get anywhere more involved in this, is there opinions on any site? Clarification. Oh, well, yeah, I misspelled that. My fault. I'm an idiot.
Hey, good pun though.
Hey, forgive me. I'm fucking. It's fucking what? Fucking 10:30 at night. I've had a fucking horrible fucking day, and at the same point in time, I'm trying to fix everything.
Hey, Jack, do us a favor. If you're not, mute your mic because we hear feedback.
Yeah, we could hear a voice.
Or turn the stream in the background down.
I don't have it. I have the stream. It was probably my fan.
That's probably what it is. But clarification-wise, before we get started on this, and I'll let you guys talk in this case scenario, is I want to make it abundantly clear. If you are basically trying to attack me on the last live stream and tell me that I am now a Kick Vic supporter and stuff like this, I hate to say this like this, but you didn't watch the video apparently. You only got out of context information. Because, yes, in one sense, I do state that, you know, I do believe Jamie Markey a little bit more. I don't believe the full entire story. I do believe there is sexual misconduct because, you know, Vic has described in his interview that there was certain things that he did, which was cheat on his fiancée multiple times. Not just a couple, not like once. He did it multiple times. And it's one of those things to which, yes, that does not condone into like he did sexual misconduct. And as a recovering alcoholic, I'm just stating that there is, to me, that it does appear that there would be more significant evidence that Funimation probably does have, that there might be more significant evidence in the case that he did do something that is sexually misconduct-wise to other coworkers that are female, especially if the guy was, you know, depressed at the time, his fiance left him because he cheated. I could totally fucking see this, and I could totally see it at the same point in time. A lot of different information. I'm not saying the way that Funimation or the other voice actors are handling it or it was the fucking proper way of doing it. I'm just stating that we need to actually look into their sit in their shoes for a minute and understand that, you know, there's two sides to the story, and, you know, maybe I do lean a little bit more with the victim side, but that's only because, you know, after one bit of information, which was, yes, the cheating information, I mean, let's just be honest here. I mean, you guys in the chat right here in Discord could probably go ahead and explain everything in the podcast here in regards to this, but, I mean, if you had a person that cheated on you, I mean, and you found out, or you had a friend that cheated on your best friend or some shit like this, I mean, you gotta understand that you gotta take that person's word of that word that they didn't do something wrong a little bit less than normal.
Yeah. Even though my relationship I was in was not great.
There's another thing I would like to point out because I'm checking out the comments right now on your video. A lot of people are acting like as if you're saying he cheated, therefore it equals rape. When really that's not what you're trying to say. Though one of your friends pointed out, as I recall, that if he has cheated, and it's likely that he is suffering not only an alcoholic addiction but also a sexual addiction, meaning that he is suffering that type of addiction. Therefore, it is possible that he not only will cheat again, but also once his wife not only left him and no longer wanted to come back, suffered severe depression and was just desperate for sexual desires, causing the sexual misconduct. But that does not mean we're saying that he raped somebody.
No, I don't think he raped anybody. Like, I legit don't think that's actually happened.
We legit don't think that. I know, and I'm just pointing that out because a lot of people keep thinking that you said. A lot of people keep skewering what you're saying, like he cheated, that means he raped someone, when really that's not what you're saying.
No, and that's what the fucking problem is, and like with people who fucking are making comments on this, and it's like this video, it still got fucking traction. I've got more fucking people that's still watching this video more than anything else, and it's like, if you got fucking traction on the video, and these people are really interested in the topic, instead of fucking pinpointing certain fucking things, listen to the fucking entire context. Like, I'm sorry, okay? I'm attacking people in this case scenario who are viewers, fans, or whatever, but you're fucking a moron if you're just going to attack just the certain points instead of listening to it in the context.
Context matters.
Yep.
The whole story matters.
Like this one right here. Cheating isn't a crime and not enough evidence to clarify that he is guilty of these allegations. Just my opinion. That's fine, but we're not saying like he's a criminal for cheating. We literally pointed this out. We know he can't be charged for cheating.
No, men cheat on their wives all the time, and they don't go around and do anything else. But you know, one, his credibility is lower.
Exactly.
2, you know, all these accusations against him right now stem from this issue of him on his wife. You know, yeah, he was probably depressed. I've never been in that shoe to know, but I myself know if you're under the influence, you're in it low. And that could have been another possibility. We're not talking in what's the word I'm looking for? Absolute. These are coulds, woulds. We're trying to bring facts, not fiction, like some
Right, and the thing is that we're also trying to state our own opinions about the situation to have a little bit more of a dialogue and a conversation of maybe this matters, maybe this doesn't matter, but this is what I feel. And like I said, what I feel is that the man did an interview. It is confirmed from the entire Rangers squad in the sense that he did the interview, and the hair pulling situation with the braces, which is what got me confused. The thing about that conversation is that I feel like both sides are completely exaggerated, and to a certain degree. Like, there has to be exaggeration on both sides because no one ever tells the entire truth. Vic is not telling the entire truth. I'm pretty sure his attorney is telling him not to tell the entire truth. And the same thing goes with Monica and Funimation. I mean, Funimation is trying to block his lawsuit, is trying to do some dirty tricks, which is not professional of them. And now they're trying to offer a peace offering, an olive branch, which is what I told everybody before, which looked like was going to end up happening, is that they're going to try to settle this out of court. And if the fiance of Monica is trying to do this, then that's telling me, I hate to say it like this, but there's a possibility that they have something to hide.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's another comment that honestly annoyed me?
Especially with Funimation. I don't know if you've heard about this, but Funimation.
Oh, wait, here it is.
Wait, hold on here. I gotta read this, and I gotta explain this one here. Subliminal Messages is typing in the chat and stating that the cheating doesn't really matter, and Vic really doesn't have anything to say. He's the one that is being accused. No, he has nothing to say. You are completely correct. He's the one that's being accused. The problem is yes, the voice actors came out and started this shit in a public forum. Now, I got a little bit more of an insight with the ex-fiance, which I will show, and I'll probably get blocked after this because she added me on Twitter with a different account. So I can see the past information, and we will go through all that information here in a little while. The thing, though, is what I'm getting at is the cheating doesn't matter, but it does matter in a certain degree. It's because the thing is that you have to take someone's values in life into question. This man's a dedicated Christian who succumbed to temptation. Grant you, any fucking man, this could happen to any fucking man, okay? But the credibility of a person who does that and did it multiple times does constitute a sexual preference, does constitute that he has a sexual motive when he did do these things. Now, the difference, though, in all these stories, which is a he say, she said type scenario, is the one who's accusing him says that he's the one that forced himself on her, and he is stating, I did not force myself on her, she forced herself on me. That is where, like, I don't take the full credibility of that entire article. That article, I do believe, is fluff because, like, they're trying to even state that Vic, and I 100% don't fucking believe this at the fucking all, is they're trying to say that Vic's a pedophile because he was trying to fucking hit on a goddamn 14-year-old boy named Davey.
Little Davey.
God.
Little Davey.
I don't believe that shit at all.
Oh God.
And I do not believe, and I also will state this, I do not believe it's either the Kick Vic or the I Stand By Vic group is the ones that's doing the supposed swattings against Funimation voice actors and stuff like this. I 100% believe it's a third party place like fucking 4chan, Tumblr people who just want to get a fucking kick out of it and stir more controversy and chaos.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't forget one of the Funimation employees, in fact, one of the swattings.
I think our insane is trying to say something, but her mic is really low.
And I turned her all the way up. I got her at 200% too, by the way.
Same.
I can't hear her.
You guys are all knobs. Anyway, remember, if you guys go over to my Twitter for a second, I had a little chat with Monica's brother.
Yes. Wait, we can go take a look at that. See, the best way of doing this is go to your tweets and replies. Oh God, that That green, oh god, that abs, oh god, I'm gonna be honest with you, your profile picture on your Twitter scares the fuck out of me. It looks like those abs look like they can fucking grind some fucking meat.
She's gonna rip your ass.
It's insane.
So, you had a conversation with the brother of Monica who stated, if you happen to see anyone doxing my sister, please report the tweet immediately. People are fucking awful. Yeah, we had someone give it out on my friend's stream, which was this stream here, which we do not condone it, but they also threatened to detect a child who just turned 1. This person is not working on either side and is just making it worse than it is. It's horrible. It's clear that these folks are just trolls, subhumans, blind with hate, with the urge to inflict damage on people. I heartily agree. It's only the stuff that makes stuff worse for both sides. Opposition to the platform becoming toxic because of it. Me and Yo Sis had interactions last year and chatted. And the best place to settle it is in court. I'm going to say, no, good luck. Honestly, even if that happens, these people would still talk. I don't see an end to any of this, unfortunately. And there is no end to this. Like, the only way this is gonna fucking end properly is the situation that this goes to court and we deem who is real and who is fake in this situation.
Yeah.
Many still could go on and after court too.
And, you know,
and then there was this one comment I noticed that said, I don't see how any of this is Vic's fault, considering all of these women have literally thrown themselves at him.
That's the thing, okay? I'm going to make a statement here, and this is probably where people are going to fucking hate my guts for this. But I had this conversation with my fiance, actually, I think it was earlier today or yesterday, 1 to 2, I don't remember. But we were talking about Vic for a second, and we were talking about it, and you know, I hate to say this, but when you see a person on the outside versus the person indoors, like outside and indoors, it's two different people 9 out of 10 times. Like, I got a person which Carl knows, my fiance knows really well. That is a person that on the outside, this guy is like Jesus. He is the best person you can ever imagine to be a friend with or like or be a fan of. But behind closed doors, this person has an ego issue. He thinks, like, pretty much in one sense that the world owes him everything. And you were gonna say something?
I was going to reiterate what I said earlier. You really don't know a person until you actually know them. Like, we don't know. In my opinion, Vic, yeah, he's like a really, really nice guy. But what's say behind closed doors, not a good person. It's nature. Like, you can present yourself, even me, I can present myself to somebody as this very sweet-natured woman, you know, I Pinterest mom, I am just best, but behind closed doors, I, like any other mother of multiple children, I'm yelling like Batman, put your shoes on. You know, I'll lose my mind.
Right.
She'll look like a maniac with paint all over herself and yelling at Fox to fuck off.
It's human nature. Like, you present yourself to people differently. But when you're comfortable behind closed doors, you're a totally different person.
And this is
I don't. Go ahead.
Well, just saying is that this what gets to me is I understand your point. Like, you know, behind closed doors is a totally different person. The thing is that one, like you said, like Carla was mentioning with this comment, like this person, well, Vic has got to be innocent because, in the sense, all these women threw themselves at him. Don't get me wrong. I think that tens of thousands of fucking girls from the age of fucking 16 to fucking 90 has thrown themselves at this fucking man because it's fucking Vic, okay? Once you figure out who the hell he is, what the hell he does, he is like made of fucking money. They're looking for a sugar daddy. That is point blank done. However, there is also the fucking possibility that, like I said, with him cheating on his wife, when his fiance and her leaving apparently multiple times, him trying to win her back with a song and stuff like this, and getting her back at those times when they were separated, because it can be kind of confirmed. According to the interview, if the dates are correct, it could be kind of confirmed that this was the times that him and Michelle did break up a couple of times, that he might have fallen back onto the bottle. He might have fallen back into a depression, whatever you want to call it. And you know, this man is just trying to get himself sorted. He goes into this dark place and, you know, hits on a girl, hits on a woman of some sort, you know, and it's taken in wrong, and then he might have realized, oh shit, I'm making a fucking mistake, and walk from it. I mean, it doesn't mean that everything is mutual, and this is why I say both sides, until a court actually could completely prove which side is real, we'll never know about this. And this is where, like I said, like in my last stream, and how I'm getting comments and dislikes because it's like, oh, you're supporting Monica and Jamie now. That's basically how the hell I'm taking it. As I'm trying to clarify, is that this fucking situation is not helping nobody. It's fucking retarded. I am not supporting either side. All I'm stating is I do believe that there was some sort of sexual misconduct, whether it was miscommunication, whether it was intentional, whether it wasn't intentional, that might have happened. I mean, when it comes down to the stories, like, you know, of the hair pulling in situation and stuff like this.
Or him digging down a 14-year-old boy.
Or him digging down a 14-year-old boy. I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, how can I don't believe it, but yet the only reason why I started to kind of believe about the possibility of the hair pulling is when apparently Vic has been talking to his fans quite a bit. From my knowledge, is that he does a live stream on something called Unhook or something like this.
Unlock Live.
Yeah, whatever it is, and he's very upbeat, and he's talking to fans more and more often, and he's talking with the mods, and then it's like the mods try to explain to me that there's a possibility that, you know, he wears these crazy metal bracelets and watch, and that's how the hair situation most likely occurred, because it's happened multiple times. And it's like, why even bring that shit up? That's kind of the reason why, you know, I want to look at it a little bit different, and I want to ask Miss Markey about this, because it's like, this is what I'm getting told. This is the information I'm going to give you. Explain to me how it fucking actually happened. That's basically how I want it done. I want the facts. On your side, I got the facts on this side. I want your facts. Do I believe either side? I mean, honestly, there's a possibility that he could have done something like this. Do I believe that it happened to Monica and 5 other women? Honestly, no. I don't believe that 5 women are going to come up with the same exact story. Honestly, it does truly appear that you have people that is copying someone else's homework. Do I believe that maybe in Monica's case scenario with the parent Frenching and kissing and stuff like this, if that's a possibility? Yeah. I could actually probably see Vic, especially if there was a bottle of wine, and as a recovering alcoholic, he's not thinking straight, and his actions could have led into something like that. And then, especially if at that time period because it was mid-2000s apparently that happened, so that was the time that him and Michelle did split up, because she caught him cheating the first time. And she said she was attacked mid-2000s. So at that point in time, I could probably see them, you know, Vic is depressed and everything. And I don't think that maybe he put his tongue in her fucking mouth, but I could probably see him trying to make an advance towards her, and she refused it, and it was done deal. I mean, I could also see it an opposite way too, but more likely that's probably what ended up happening. And what I'm stating is that I think because the man does have a depression. The man, even after all this, when the accusations came in, you could tell that he does have a depressional side to himself, which is very worrisome, because in those cases, suicidal thoughts and stuff like that comes into nature. Hopefully he's not that type of person. Hopefully he right now he's overcoming this. But I do see possibilities of some sexual misconduct that could have happened. Do I think the sexual misconduct that he could have possibly done is fire-worthy? Probably fucking not. Unless this guy actually went grab some boobies. Or, you know, like Donald Trump, grab it by the vagina over there. I don't, we're not saying that word, okay? Shush.
By the pussy.
Okay, see, women can say this, men can't.
Exactly. We're gonna kick y'all out, you men, if you say it.
The thing is that I don't think like something that drastic happened. I don't think that is a drastic situation, because if that's the case, and with IO9's confirmed that they did get a report from Funimation that in 2018 there was an investigation done in 2008 during the summer for Vic during his apparent sexual accusations that was brought up between like Mars Girl and stuff of this nature, and they found it was inconclusive. That's telling me that during that time period it couldn't have been that serious. Legit. I think the only reason why he was fired is because it was only pushed. That's it. It was just pushed to the point to where you got to remember with Sony, who owns Funimation now. Sony does not like any kind of bad press whatsoever. You do bad press with Sony, you get your ass kicked. Like, I've seen people who did reviews for, like, Sony PlayStation that, you know, they were trying to say Xbox was better. Boom, the next fucking day, we copyright strike for saying that, for using our PlayStation 4 and your footage, which belongs to us. Whereas some people who saying the PlayStation 4 is completely fine did not get a copyright strike or whatever in that case scenario. They got a strike because they were using a picture of the PlayStation 4. And it's like, that's just because they did a bad review. Sony just doesn't like bad reviews. And I could totally see Sony Entertainment going to Funimation saying, fire Vic. We don't like these allegations, whether they're true or whether they're false. Get him the fuck out of here. And Funimation would have to oblige because their parent company is now Sony. That would make sense because in 2008, summer 2008, Sony did not acquire them when they first started doing the dubbing. Sony acquired them in August, which was after the summer, and at that point in time, after the investigation was done. If the investigation was done while he was there with Sony, I'm pretty sure he would have been fired then too.
There might be. I was looking at Google Images for any pictures of Vic with the bracelets and icons, and there might be some truth to that.
The thing is that there might be truth to a lot of different things. The only thing I'm trying to clarify is that if you're a person who's going to watch this, whether in the future or you're watching this now, you're one of those people that dislike my last video because you think that I'm on Monica's side, and I'm thinking that because Vic cheated that he's fucking guilty. No offense here, but you're a fucking moron. I'm going to say it like that. I'm going to be the fucking Sean Shamel asshole here that's calling you a fucking dick. Because that proves to me, A, you took shit out of context. B, you didn't listen to the entire stream to understand where I was getting at. Originally, yes, I apologized to Monica. I apologized to fucking Jamie. I went through that situation, and then I talked with a couple of people. We went through this, and like we all fucking stated, is that we do side a little bit more with the victims. However, we're still treating the man innocent until proven guilty. The only thing that I'm saying he's guilty of is I do believe that there was sexual misconduct of some sort. Do I believe he should have been fired? Fuck no. I think that because even if there was sexual misconduct, and this would be technically what? His first offense, because it's the first time it was ever brought up in a company investigation. The worst thing that this fucking man should have gotten is, okay, you're suspended from work for this fucking time period. You have to take sexual harassment courses, and especially if alcohol is involved, you need to go into a rehabilitation program. Done deal. Come back to work Monday morning after that, and we can start you off. Basically, a slap on the wrist, be done. But if you do it again, you're fired. Simple as that. closed case, never would have had to hit the public forum ever in its life. That's what I was getting at. Is that...
I also want to point out, I feel like their emotions got the better of them, and that's pretty much clouded their thinking of what you were trying to say. Since that's also a possibility, since Vic does have a lot of fans, and sometimes they'll have a hard time believing like this perfect figure may not be so perfect after all.
Kasha. She wants to know Monica's husband's job.
Oh, he's a higher up.
Yes. Ron Toy he works at Funimation as a higher up. Isn't he like in the financial department or whatever of there?
No. He's a lone guy. I've met him, so.
He's a what?
A line guard? Really? That's saying a lot.
Wait, he's a what?
Dad.
He's not a loan shark. He's like a loan broker sort of thing.
So he doesn't work for Funimation?
No.
Everybody's saying the motherfucker works for Funimation.
The fuck?
If you go watch a lot of YouTubers, they say that Monica is engaged to Ron, who is a person who is like a lead person at Funimation.
Okay, let's see how much deeper this rabbit hole has to go, and I'm afraid.
Well, that just fucking proves to me right. That just fucking proves to me right there that some fucking YouTubers who've been fucking displaying this information don't even know their shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that now, new clarification wise, and I will put this up, when this all started, Ron was one of those people that defended Monica, that was like her fucking white knight, coming in, saying, you're a fucking bad fan. Vic, you tell your fucking fans to shut the fuck up. All right, man? Otherwise, I'll come over there to break some fucking legs. You got this shit? That's basically how he fucking did it. He's defending his woman. He's got his fucking his fucking chest out, the fucking hair's poking out, the fucking hair's got fucking little machine fucking AK-47s on that end, and he fucking pointed at Vic.
All right, Fox. Robert Williams is asking. Let's clarify it one more time. Did you think he did it?
Do I think he did it? What exactly do I think he did?
I believe that he probably think Vic did these horrible things that people are saying he did.
No. No. To clarify what I was trying to get at in the last live stream, do I think that he did the hair pulling? I can't disprove it probably for maybe Jamie. Okay? I mean, if that's what she recalls, that's just what she recalls. However, like I said, there's some more information that came underway that is kind of making me question that too now. The thing is that when you have 5 fucking women that comes out with the same exact fucking story. No little alterations, nothing else. It's almost the same exact for fucking word. It sounds like some fucking monkey went over there and copied someone else's fucking goddamn homework, put it on their shit and say, hey, Cheech, give me a fucking A over here. That's kind of what I'm seeing at. But I do believe that there is some sort of sexual misconduct. Whether it was a passing comment, whether it was stroking someone's hair, whether it was a tap on the shoulder, however you want to describe it, I do believe that Vic did something that is not deemable to be fired, but deemable to be a misinterpreted action. Where he probably didn't mean it in a sexual way, or he might have thought that this woman might have wanted him, and he said this, and he's like, oh no, okay, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean this type deal. I do believe that there is some sexual misconduct, because reason being is that he did cheat on his wife, and cheating on his wife does not constitute this. It does no factor. Yes, it does have a factor. Because he has a line. He even confirms it himself that he has a line of times within the past that he fucking had a bottle of wine, touched someone's thighs, kissed somebody, asked somebody to come back to his hotel room, all this fucking shit. That's telling me that the guy was, a little bit sexually active. And do I believe that he fucking would go rape a fucking woman, or he would go fucking tell a fucking 14-year-old boy, hey, David, you have a boyfriend? No, I don't fucking think he did that shit.
I mean, that's the whole 14-year-old. It's just fucking hilarious when they say he's a homophobe. Yeah, he's asking a little 14-year-old kid if they have a boyfriend.
I can't see that. I really can't see this because the man's preference is woman. You can tell. You can tell his preference is a fucking woman.
You mean he doesn't like little Davy?
I don't think little Davy ever fucking existed. I think Davy is the figment of a fucking IO9's fucking goddamn storyline, or some fucking guy who's in his fucking 30s scratched his fucking ball sack and said, put my name as Davy. This is what fucking happened to me when I was 14.
Little fucking Davy.
That a 30-year-old would be.
No, Davy.
I can't see that. So, clarification-wise, if you watched my last live stream and you're trying to come at me thinking that I am a Monica and fucking Jamie supporter, then what the fuck are you listening to? Because I think I clearly stated, even towards the end of that stream, when I went to my final results on this, is that I believe something happened. I don't believe the man should be fired for what happened, because I don't think it's a serious allegation. I think that he should have gotten a slap on the fucking wrist because it's a first fucking offense.
I'm sorry, that comment. Not little Davy made me laugh.
Fucking little Davy, man.
Not little Davy.
Now, let me explain. Now, let's go into a little bit of the new developments and get off the clarification, because people can watch this shit. I don't even know what the fuck this humming is. I'm hearing humming in the background. I'm hearing like someone is, sexually
I'm not saying anything.
I'm hearing someone sexually fucking my ears. I feel harassed
It's
here.
feedback from somebody.
Feedback? Oh, great. There's a reason I'm always with a headset right now.
See?
All right, so let me get into this. Ron, he threatens, Vic's fans from protecting. He shared a picture with false swatting. He says he apologizes that. He said to Vic, I don't support false reports. I want the community to heal, and what Sammy did was wrong. Sorry. I can admit when I'm wrong. I should have shared that pic. I should have shared that pic, but I thought it was true. I guess he meant shouldn't. False claims suck. It hurts the real survivors and isn't fair. I want healing on both sides. I don't condone falsification on either side or violence. I also want to say I have acted childish. Monica was under attack and I responded to some with profanity. Vic needs help for what he did, but I could have handled this better. No one wants division. Sorry, I cannot produce additional evidence, but I am changing the way I go about this. People don't need hate, any more hate. To people I was rude to, I am sorry. To Vic, I hope that you get the help you are working on, and would like to talk to you man-to-man on the phone to address my issues and extend an olive branch. If you are down, DM for number. I hate to say this, but now this is part of this new little information that was done on the 19th is fishy to me.
Very fishy.
Do you understand what I'm getting at? Is now the fucking fiance, the fucking white knight that was defending his woman of fucking honor, is now coming in and saying, I need your number. I want to fucking fix all this. I want to settle my issues with you. It's like, okay, so I think we can all agree Vic is suing Funimation and he's suing Monica, that I know of, for slander and a whole bunch of other different parts in the case. Why would the person who has been sexually assaulted, why would the fiancé be wanting to get a number to talk man to man and extend an olive branch? Now, this is for us all to fucking come up with a fucking theory. I want your craziest wild theory. Do you think that Mr. fucking Chest Hair, aka 47 here, motherfucker, decided that he is going to go ahead and first shoot everybody out with fucking billion fucking chest hair guns and all these fucking fans, and all of a sudden, when he's getting called out for fucking providing false information and he realizes he's all out of fucking ammunition, now all of a sudden he's like, oh shit, my fiance's getting sued. Oh shit, what the fuck happened? In a fucking week's time period that would make this man want to talk to Vic now. Someone explain to me your fucking theory, because this sounds like they want to settle this out of court. It sounds like they're trying to stop Vic, and they're trying to honestly, this makes Monica look guilty, in my personal opinion. This does make her look guilty. However, if someone else has a fucking different opinion about this, please let me know right now.
I mean, he could have probably, what's his name? Ron Choi?
Say toy. Ron. Name Ron.
Ron Choi. So he probably found out some shit about his fiance. And that's why he was reaching out to Vic. Oh, who knows? That's my theory.
I mean, that's a possibility. Maybe it's Monica that went after Vic, and now all of a sudden Ron's like, "I need to talk to you, man. Man, I got some issues now. You know, man. I need to know, dude."
I still call this shit petty. No
Can
matter
you maybe you know describe what color the carpet is? What?
Oh, my cut out. I said Petty Betty.
Petty Betty.
Petty Betty.
Like, honestly, this is what I'm thinking. This is my fucking theory. You guys tell me what the fuck y'all think about this theory. I'm thinking that, after Monica posted that statement, stating that almost the same exact thing that Jamie had done to her with a few little alterations, but otherwise the same exact story. I'm almost wondering if, oh shit, I exaggerated what actually happened, and if this comes out to court and it's proven that it didn't actually happen, I'm gonna look like the biggest liar there is. I mean, theoretically, you don't, in a fucking lawsuit, I'm sorry, he's the fiance of Monica. Who should be handling this right now? Put your thinking caps on. Who are the people that is legally handling this case for either side? What are they called?
Lawyers.
Attorneys, lawyers, fucking legal representation. These are the fucking people that would be talking. They would be telling the fucking client and the fucking client's fiance, shut the fuck up. Don't fucking engage in him in any conversation and leave it be. Vic's attorney's telling him the same shit. Because once you get attorneys involved, the attorney basically tells you, don't you fucking say a word. The only person you talk to is me. And I talk for you. That's it. This is telling me that there's something going on, because an attorney would have never approved this.
Too bad Monica never learned the damn memo.
Yeah. Oh, I'll keep off the line a day later.
I mean, look at this.
Actually, you're asking me.
I like Tommy Wilson. It's like, say hi to him in court. This statement here, right here, this is what I'm highlighting, is telling me that this guy is trying to do something outside of court. This to me sounds like watch if you don't see in the next couple of weeks if Vic doesn't Vic doesn't settle this out of court. I can see this happening. Because if he gets offered like his fucking job back and stuff like this, and free prosecution and all these allegations, at that point in time, I mean, you get everything you fucking want. Now, if I was Vic, I wouldn't go back working for Funimation. What the fuck? But I would probably end up saying, okay, you want to sell this out of court? I got 2 houses. I need a new Ferrari. What's what we got going here?
May as well. Because all it's doing is dragging Funimation under the mud.
tell me it's
People are
toxic.
saying a job and a raise.
I like what Akasha said. Akasha's right. It's exactly what I'm thinking. It's telling me that this toxic masculinity, it wrote him a check that his ass couldn't cash.
Wait.
I agree with that statement.
No. This is a typical SAW tactic. Not all of them are currently doing right now. Because they've seen the bullshit now on the horizon. They knew this was all.
It was all a ploy. No, somebody said, somebody came up with a theory. What if all this was just shit to like promote rising of shit hair? Like, that'd be freaking nice. That was true, but it was probably not true.
I mean,
If he would keep up the chest pumping, it would have at least looked like that household trouble.
it would. And the thing is, like I'm saying, is what I'm getting at here is that this is just telling me that, yeah, someone's ass couldn't fucking cash a check that they're fucking talking about. Like, this is just a protection mechanism. Because there's no fucking reason attorney would not agree to this. Now, if you guys give me a quick second here, what I'm going to do is I don't want no one to know what the hell I'm doing here. I am going to change my account. And we're going to go into my other account.
Where Monica hasn't blocked you yet, right?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Then what is it?
We're going to go see Michelle's stuff.
Oh dear, this is quite dicey.
Wait, Michelle.
wait.
His ex-fiance.
What the fuck is the account name again?
It was the big screen.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. All right. Someone needs to, lower the speakers or something because I just heard myself and it didn't sound that sexy. All right. Now I'm gonna admit that this is some fucking secret goddamn fucking bullshit fucking crap that I fucking did. This is some super secret investigating bullshit. I made a fucking account. That was a Star Trek base account because when I tried adding her under my main account, she said fuck no. But she did not refuse a Trekkie. So I made a Trekkie account and I said, let's go take a look at everything that's going on here. Okay. Now she did engage me on Facebook for a little bit, but that was a point on the other side. There is something that did get to me. I gotta type her fucking name in this. Come on. Just back. Oh, wrong one. Let's try Jamie. Oh, come the fuck on. I know I found this shit. What the fuck, you motherfucker.
Hope you can find it, dude.
I'll find it.
Oh, while you're in the process of finding something, somebody had mentioned Guy Sensei.
Really? This ought to be interesting.
What about, Sensei? Guy Sensei? What about Guy Sensei?
Somebody mentioned that they love you, Guy Sensei, on your stream.
Oh. With the power of youth, I do declare that Kakashi Sensei will be my bitch. Oh, Kakashi. I'm gonna fuck the Pikachu right out your ass, you Hokage motherfucker. For I am the true power of youth.
You really start to creep me out for some dumb reason, Travis.
I creep everybody the fuck out.
Whatever works, I guess.
Now, I'm looking for a certain tweet. I saw it the other fucking day. I might just have to go to her fucking thing and just scroll the fuck then through it. I mean, she's basically posted a lot of pictures of herself, but it was like early in February. Like, okay, she is responding to people. Hi, I just want to ask you about the allegation of Vic. And she's the one that's reposting the article. So she did do the article. She legitimately went out of her way, did the article, and then it's just that she keeps going and going. Now, what I'm looking for, and I think this is around this time period. Yes, it is, right here. On February 1st, Jamie Markey put in working knowledge to tell the difference between psychopaths in the workplace. This little article here from the Huffington Post. How to tell the difference between a narcissist and a sociopath at work. She has an entire article about all this, about how you could tell who's, thing. Michelle puts in right next. Yep. Gets a bunch of kissy faces. Michelle writes back, says textbook. Jamie's like, that's correct. Monica comes in, says, just stop by. To say, I love you, ladies. Wow, what a crazy coincidence. I love you both too, says Michelle. And then Jamie comes in, I freaking love you back. And then Robert Raines comes in, who stands by Vic, says, it doesn't take a genius to know what the hell this is about. The stories y'all could tell. I'll just leave it at that. Now, this is kind of like during the time period where nothing else was mentioned beforehand. So it was on February 1st that Michelle really pushed this. And we could all testify, I believe here, that in regards to this comment chain right here on February 1st is the start of these three ladies attacking Vic.
What if he did all three of them at one point, and they all have access to grind?
Lisa Daly, he might be gay. That's anything wrong with that. I mean, yeah, Ron might be gay. He might just want that number, for a night out.
Oh, Ron. But
there was a theory that was brought in one of the live streams. I don't remember which one, when we first talked about Michelle. That is there a possibility, or it wasn't in Discord actually. It was probably in Discord private.
Oh, I think I know where you get on this. This is one that I brought up.
Could there be a possibility that this woman was so pissed off that Vic cheated on her multiple times that she broke up with him, and that now these allegations are coming out that she's not helping to initiate something? Because when Jamie Marshy posted this, that's when all of this started.
Really, it's true. Like I sat back thinking about this. Like, I was wanted on in the past by some of my ex, and I wanted to get back it so bad, but this is on a higher scale of fuckery.
You're saying that she follows Vic on his page. Let's go find out who the fuck she's following. I can see all her followers now. Let's go take a look.
That is turning into one big web that doesn't know when to
Let's
end.
go all the way to the bottom. Let's go all the way to the bottom so that way we can just type in Vic's name.
I wonder if all this is just one big fat agenda or something against Vic for some.
I actually had a friend that I was messaging today that actually came up with a fucking stupid idea. A really fucking stupid idea that if this was actually fucking true, this would be like the biggest fucking scandal of 2019. He says, what? He's like, Travis, could you not think that maybe, Vic and all the voice actors are in on this and they're just trying, to hype up the popularity of Dragon Ball, that all of a sudden he's going to become innocent, become Brawly for the new Super, but they drove so much controversy at that point in time all together with Funimation, so that way everybody just knows that, oh shit, Dragon Ball Super, new series, and Vic's back. It's just driving the fan base to come back in. And it's like, I can't deny that, but I mean, that would be really, really fucking really...
Dragon Ball? Really?
I mean, that would be pretty high up there.
I'm just gonna say,
I wonder if he's proven right, then that's still like terrifying as hell. I mean, it would be like
That would
messed up.
probably be the most stupidest April Fool's prank I've ever heard. Good
And-
ideas.
I could tell you there's 8 matches in here for the words Vic, and the first one's Billie Jean's for victims, Victoria, services, no Vic. She is not following Vic whatsoever.
The whole
So-
Jackal thing, I don't believe. That was rising up the shit her, I would believe, because that's what's a part of that anime? A guy who was falsely accused of rape has to.
I hear a fucking cat. Where's the
Where's the
cat?
fucking cat? Where's the cat?
Right here.
Hey,
Fucking kill it!
man.
Fucking kill it!
C. Ramirez, I see your question.
Again, my sister.
It wasn't deleted. We just haven't gotten to it yet, but I am taking notes on what questions are popping up.
I don't see anything deleted.
I don't
that-
see anything deleted either.
The
Either
only thing
there
I
was
see, the only thing I see is what is your thoughts on nationalism? I mean,
all I see.
What?
C. Ramirez's question was, what's going on?
Yeah, up at top. He,
what's
they also
going the fuck
put,
on is
Um,
to clarify to the people who's coming in right now into this live stream. I'm trying to clarify something here. Is that I'm being from my last video because I interviewed with Jamie Markey and I kind of said that I was siding on the victim side a little bit more than with Vic. After reading the stories and interviews with Vic and everything, is that I'm still under a neutral basis. I'm just siding a little bit more until further information came through. It's because a lot of people now think that I'm a person who is within the group of Kick Vic. People thinking that I am supporting Jamie and Monica 100% because I talked to fucking Marky, and now I'm a fellow fucking fan of Marky. So I was, enticed by her boobies pretty much, which the fucking
and
reality.
that cheating's a crime and whatever.
And that I'm considering that the cheating is a crime, which I'm just stating that in a court of fucking law. And if I was Jamie Markey or fucking Monica Real's fucking attorney, I would bring this up in a heartbeat, is that the man has a history of cheating on his wife. How can you disprove sexual misconduct is a possibility? Because the thing is that what the court of law is going to do is Vic's attorney, Monica's attorney, Funimation's attorney, it's all going to do one thing. They're going to first attack the credibility of the other person no matter what. The credibility is what matters full-heartedly. Because, okay, for example, I'm not sure if anybody here watches Law & Order SVU except for my fiance.
I do watch Law and Order at times. I'm a big fan of it.
I
There
love
are
Law and Order.
no. SVU.
That's my favorite show, bitch.
Okay. Let me
I'm a fan of the
explain.
original.
Let me explain one of the episodes to which this is what is going to happen. There was a woman that was from another country that came to New York. April's probably going to know the story I'm talking about here. Who went to SVU that said that this man raped her. The man attacked the woman's credibility. The woman had collected money from the man, stuff like this. And even though the money was not really a factor in the situation, that she was raped, it was still something that was used to attack her credibility that the jury itself looked at and said, wait a second here, you took money from the man, but and before you had a sexual relationship before with him as a prostitute, and now all of a sudden you're claiming that right now he raped you. What's not to say that this situation right here is also a situation that can be resulting as you being a prostitute and just crying rape. That's what this Me Too situation, this Me Too fucking train that's coming along is the fucking full of shit bullshit. Is because it shouldn't be like this, but it's how it is. The cheating side of Vic is proving that he did try to engage in sexual activity, whether the woman threw herself at him or whether he threw himself at the woman. It doesn't matter. What matters is that there was a sexual encounter while he was in an ongoing relationship with this woman. That is a credibility attack. A credible attack that can be damaging. I mean, shit. Didn't we fucking almost impeach a fucking president named fucking Bill Clinton for taking a cigar and fucking trying to, screw a fucking woman named Monica Lewinsky?
I remember that.
God, we were kids, but yeah, we remember that.
Yeah, we all were
funny
kids
how-
at that point.
Our Funimation has a person named Monica, and there was a person named Monica in the right now.
Oh, okay.
But again, didn't we have a president? He never had any kind of thing, but it was something that, it shouldn't have no effect on anything. But oh no, it is something that the American citizens at that fucking time said it was outlandish, and he cheated on his wife with a cigar with Monica Lewinsky. And the president stated in his thing, all we had was oral sex. But they tried attacking his credibility.
Did not presumably that woman.
I have some woman.
Quick. I was about to say about the apparently one person's asking if this was fake, why force the no stop subscriptions? Because a lot of people are mentioning that Funimation is stopping people from canceling their subscriptions to them.
Maybe because they want that money so fucking
They
bad,
can't.
because of all that-
If Funimation's actually doing that, that's against the fucking law.
I was about to
It
say,
is.
isn't that illegal?
That's completely fucking illegal. And if that's happening to someone right fucking now, you have a subscription with Funimation and they're preventing you from canceling it, you can take them to fucking court right fucking now and sue them for everything they got. Because they're holding you hostage. That is completely and utterly illegal because they have no binding contract. It doesn't state that you have to be a member with them for 12 fucking months. It's a month-by-month subscription. So if that's actually what Funimation's doing, say goodbye to Funimation. They're no longer going to be a company by the end of the fucking month.
And that's sad because
Only
besides
it's never-
the Ocean dub for Dragon Ball, I grew
You
up
see,
with
now
Funimation.
you're making me want to go subscribe to Funimation and go cancel it the same exact moment I subscribe, just so that way they tell me, "Oh, you can't unsubscribe because you might be a I stand for Vic supporter and we cannot tolerate this." And I swear to God, I will put a lawsuit in their ass like immediately.
Makes me wonder why Travis isn't a lawyer or something, because he is so knowledgeable.
You want to know the fucking reason about that? Why I have a little bit of knowledge about a law and shit
I'm
like this?
listening. Tell me.
Look, I have
Yeah,
several people in my fucking family that's fucking attorneys.
Man.
Wow.
When growing up, I got sued. I fucking went to fucking court not 100 times, but at least a couple of fucking times. I know what the situation fucking could be like. I know that the cheating situation is a very serious allegation to the fucking man's fucking credibility. And it does have to be a factor. People are going to say it's not a factor. It's not a factor. Yes, it's going to be a fucking factor. Because that right there, if this is where it comes down to place. Fucking Vic is suing Funimation and is suing fucking Monica right now that I know of. If he's suing Jamie and everything else. If those three fucking women, Michelle, Jamie, and Monica go on the stand, and the only person who's credible is, yes, my ex-fiance cheated on me, he tugged my hair, shit like this, I guarantee you, if there is a fucking jury, and this would be a criminal fucking offense, the jury would be looking at the man like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Keep going.
No, it's all about fucking perspective. It doesn't, at that point in time, it's all about context and perspective in this case scenario. You have to take a look at every single part of the situation. Now, when it comes down to it, do I believe that fucking Vic is guilty of the crimes that he's being associated with? No. What I believe is that he did do something. I do believe he did something that Sony Entertainment could not overlook. That they did fine. Whether it's, like I said, a passing gesture saying, hey, baby, you look hot, and just walking off, or something to the effect where he just like, hey, look, you got a spider in your hair, and pass his hand through the fucking hair. Whether it's something to where he got really fucking pissed off at a woman and said, like, you're a fucking cunt, or some shit like this. I believe that some kind of missexual conduct can go through a broad range of different things. This is what people didn't understand from my fucking last live stream, it seems like, is missexual conduct can interpret to 150 different 100,000 things. It's just like in the court of law. I hate to tell everybody this. In the fucking court of law, you have the word the. T-H-E. The. Depending on how the fucking attorney wants to word, that attorney can say that the word the is actually a word that describes fucking you stealing a fucking candy bar, and he can fucking manipulate those words any which way, shape, form. In compared to the English dictionary and compared to legal dictionary, it's every single word that you use in your everyday language constitutes a different way. It is completely compromised in a whole different scenario in the actual legal dictionary. Missexual conduct does not interpret rape. It is one of the forms. Missexual conduct does not include harassment, passing gestures, stuff like this. Dude, in my fucking job, I had to spend 4.5 hours, and we have to do this every fucking year at my job. We have to spend 4.5 hours in a fucking classroom learning about sexual harassment ethics. Learning the fucking shit that we can and cannot fucking do. And the first fucking thing the fucking teacher will fucking tell you, fucking Mr. fucking Dean, who is a homosexual, will tell you, all right, ladies and gentlemen of the fucking jury here, if you decide that you want to tell this pretty little lady sitting down here right next to me that she is beautiful, the best way to do it is completely avoid her and keep your dicks to yourself in a story. Because it can be interpreted as sexual harassment. By just telling a woman that she's hot can be considered sexual harassment. By telling a man that, damn, I like them shoes, can be considered sexual harassment. You have to watch what you do. That is the thing that I'm getting about with Vic, is that what I'm being fucking accused of in the fucking comments of my other fucking video, that I'm trying to fucking, try to get facts. I'm not trying to be fucking perfections. I'm not trying to be fucking Yellow Flash. I'm not trying to be like every other fucking YouTuber that is fucking standing on one fucking side of this fucking story. I'm trying to get into the heads of both fucking sides. I'm trying to figure out what could be the scenario, what could be the puzzle pieces, and put it the fuck together. I wanted to end this in the last fucking live stream. The only reason why I'm bringing this shit up is because I gotta clarify what the fuck I said. Because people think I'm fucking enticed by fucking vagina. Because I talked to Jamie Markey. The fucking fact is, I talked to her, I expressed to her what the fuck I found, and I want my answers from you of what happened. The only thing that I am going to say is I appreciate her giving me the time of the day. Not fucking telling me to go fuck myself. Not telling me that I could go ahead and shove a fucking corn cob up my ass and block my ass. Instead, the woman was nice, the woman was polite, and the woman gave me her side of the story. And the woman who is being DDoXed tried to show me how the DDoXers are getting information and how to protect myself. That is the things that I was taught. I'm not no fucking victim, but I am a fucking victim if you want to consider it that way. I got a guy who came on fucking Twitter on my fucking page, DM my ass, and told me he was gonna rip my 1-year-old son. Because at the fucking time, I was standing up and I was trying to fucking find a way of making Vic guilty when I can find the fucking evidence. And I was defending him because if you fucking follow the public fucking information, he's fucking innocent. That's right, kitty. You got that right. I have no idea what it fucking said, but I'm gonna say that fucking cat is goddamn right.
Even the
You're trying to
pussy
make me
agreed
laugh
with
when
you.
I'm in the middle of trying to render something. Jeez Louise, it's never been
Even the
longer.
pussy cat agreed with you.
YouTube things fail.
Oh god. Do you want me to tell you the question or wait till you're done?
Let me finish this off a little bit, and we'll talk about the
Okay.
questions here in a second. I'm just
All right, go
clarifying. I'm just clarifying to the fucking 30-something people that fucking dislike my video because you think I'm a fucking Kick Vic supporter right now. I'm not a fucking Kick Vic supporter. I'm a guy that's looking for the fucking truth. I'm not a guy that's gonna go look at 2015 fucking messages that's gonna go find a fucking message from Chris Sabat saying, go fucking die, faggot. Because it has no fucking relevance to the fucking case. However, the fucking relevance of this fucking case that does apply to Vic, yes, cheating on his fucking wife is a fucking relevance. Because it proves a fucking motive. Because the fucking man admits cheating to his wife. The man admits that he tried going after a fucking goddamn cosplayer. The man admits that he did this. But when it came to the fucking shit about Davey, like I said, there is no fucking Davey. I don't think Vic tried fucking a 14-year-old boy. The thing is that this fucking man is innocent until proven guilty, no matter fucking what. Right now, he's got a legal case going against Funimation and such, and I think he's got a hell of a good fucking case. I really fucking do. Because the fucking company, number one, should have not have publicly fucking gone ahead and made any fucking statement, number one. Number fucking two, the fucking voice actor should have never fucking gone ahead and slander his ass. That is their fucking fault. But I do understand that when the voice actors did that, they're being fucking by you people who do stand by Vic, some of y'all, and a majority of the third fucking party that we like to call fucking trolls is fucking attacking them. So they're taking every fucking fan's accusations and every fucking comment and saying that you're harassing them because there is 1,000 fucking people harassing them. There's 1,000 people that say that I will find you and I will kill you. At that fucking point in time, I cannot say that Jamie's fucking guilty. Jamie is not a fucking goddamn fucking bad person in that regards. Jamie does not deserve to fucking die because what she's doing to Vic. The thing is that I do believe that in the situation of Monica, the situation of Jamie, these 5 other women, and all these other fucking new women that's coming out of place, that a lot of this shit is bogus. I think that there is a situation of sexual misconduct that was taken out of hand. That was taken out of, I like to use the word of? What is the one fucking word that nobody's fucking using? Context. It's being taken out of context. Like I said, what I believe that's the most likely scenario. Hey, baby, how you doing? You look hot. And walk off and go to his voice acting booth. Oh my God, he sexually harassed me. I need to call the cops. Right now, they will fire me.
I
Oh.
would understand if he touched on on anywhere in the privates. Yeah, he should be fired.
I hate to say this, but can you show the message? I already did on live stream. You want to see it again? Hold up. You want to see
the
it?
message?
Yeah, apparently they didn't want. Apparently someone's like, I don't fucking believe you about the shit about the raping of the child. Oh, you don't believe that shit? You
Blow
don't
it
believe
up.
this shit? I'll blow that fucker up.
I believe it.
I showed it on my last live stream. I'll show it again.
Blow it up.
I'm talking about in last live stream.
Because it's a third fucking party person. Boom. There you are. Control. You want that fucking large there. There. From this Roblox fucking fake ass account, this was a person that told me they were gonna rape my son. There. You fucking got it.
Yeah, they even said
You don't fucking believe me?
Monica's mom.
Now, the only reason why I'm hiding this is because in case there is a Michelle, I don't want her to actually know what my account name is.
So,
Because I don't want to lose this fucking account just yet.
probably too late now.
You sound like as if you're gonna get killed or something. I don't want to lose this guy yet. Hang on there, buddy.
No, this guy needs to survive.
The layout's all fucked again.
What's that?
The layout's all fucked. The chat's
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, what was fucked up?
Look at the line on YouTube side. Your chat on your layout.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta
That's-
fix it, dude.
Fucked up again.
Oh, it's already been. I see what happened.
The
Hey,
thing
Morgan.
is, the thing is, I would hide the thing that goes on top of the chat.
Ah,
Fair enough.
That's all it is. I didn't crap out the chat. It's like, there's always supposed to be a screen there, and the chat goes behind it in a sense. Well, y'all already saw the name. So I basically got like the next fucking 10 minutes to keep on this account. But, no, I mean, Michelle Speck, back, like I said, she is back on February fucking 1st. Yeah, by the way, my account name is Trek Gordon, or Gordon Trek. Because I'm a Trekkie that loves fucking Patrick Stewart. It's a fake fucking account because this is a fake fucking account that I used to get into her fucking account because you know what? I like that fucking redhead in those eyes. But in reality, it's because I wanted to know this fucking story. Because February 1st is when she got fucking proactive against Vic.
Everything is right.
Yeah, it's just a fucking troll. That's why what I'm thinking with the doxing situation. It's not a fucking person from the Kick Vic situation or the I Stand for Vic situation on those two sides of the group. That's not what the fuck this is. This is basically 4chan. There's a 30-year-old man that lives in his mother's basement that is fucking making him pizza rolls right fucking now. They're scratching his left fucking testicle. That goes on here and says, "Oh shit! Oh my god! The fucking Vic's getting accused of sexual harassment. Oh god, look at all these fans. Let's make them. You know what? Let's fuck with them. I'm gonna make the voice actors fucking scared." Okay, I'm going to sleep. I want to play some more World of Warcraft. But that's my clarification. My fucking clarification is, if you are one of those fucking people that believes I am on either fucking side, then you have no fucking clue who the fuck I am. I am a son of a bitch that fucking uses profanity as if it's his breath, as if it's a breath of fucking air to where I need to survive. At the same fucking point in time, I am the type of person that will take both sides of a fucking story and understand both sides and come up with a conclusion. I will understand on Jamie's side that she's getting fucking attacked by thousands of fans telling her they're gonna kill her. I will then still reprimand her for how the fuck she treated the fucking fans that did fucking support her, but just wanted to ask questions. That she still said that you're the dick out of your ears, as well as will go because they don't realize that Vic does have fans that do admire him, that do see the good side of him, that see this. Right now, all the Kick Vic side with the voice actors and everything can see the bad side. That's all they see. Oh, apparently, excuse me, hold on. Correction here. According to Lucas or whatever in his fucking video, Sean Shammel's also looking for the truth in all this. Like, Sean Shammel is only trying to do what's best for the fans. Even though he's one of the assholes that says that Vic is a child pedophilian. William, you motherfucker! Thank you for the follow. How you doing, you son of a bitch? I am the one fucking. I will tell you right now. I am the one son of a bitch that will tell my fucking chat like this. Welcome here, you motherfucker. See, that used to be my stitch back on Twitch. It used to be my Twitch. Like, I had one guy that, this is off topic, but this is just the funniest story I will tell you. I had one guy when I was playing Naruto Storm Revolution, and I was getting like 200 viewers. One guy followed to my channel, and I said, "You goddamn son of a bitch, thank you for the fucking follow." And he just like, wow. This is the first time I ever get cursed out by a fucking streamer. I like it.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
No, it's not, because you know why? Let me be completely honest. 99% of the fucking people in this fucking world uses profanity. And 99% of these fucking people want to fucking laugh. 99% of these people really just want to feel good about themselves in some way, shape, form. Some people take what I say as a complete fucking offense. Some people just look at it and say, this guy's fucking retarded. Some people look at me as I'm an autistic motherfucker. Some people think that I'm related to Christian. Some people think a lot of shit. But you know what? A lot of people don't fucking realize. You hate my guts? I want to know who the fuck you are. You don't like me? I want to know who the fuck you are. Because you're going to be my best friend by the end of the day if you give me the fucking chance. And I've proven this fact multiple fucking times. I've had people who fucking thought I was a fucking complete fucking moron. That legit, after they got to know me, it's like, God damn, I can't. You know what? I hated you like fucking 2 hours ago, man. Fuck you. I like you. Here. Can we play some fucking Guilty Gear, man? Sure, we want to play some fucking Guilty Gear!
Person people say, how you doing? How he shows love.
Like, if I make you laugh in some way, shape, form, that means I'm doing my job. Now, when I get into topics like this shit, because the thing is the only reason why I'm fucking even talking about this is just because I am pissed the fuck off. I'm legit pissed. Because the people who's making comments on a fucking video and disliking the video, I don't care about the dislikes. You can disagree with the fuck I say. You can criticize it all you fucking want. But if you're gonna criticize it, get 100% of your fucking information straight before you criticize it. Because you're taking shit that I said out of context. Basically, you are this motherfucker who is going here. If you watch how the fuck I do this, you're going to someone's fucking YouTube channel, like mine, and you're doing this. Okay, I'm going to listen for 5 seconds. I'm going to listen to this 5 seconds. You're going to listen to 30 seconds. I'm going to listen. Because I'm not spending no fucking 3 hours watching this shit. And then after you do all this shit, then you're like, wow, this guy supports Monica and Jamie because he apologized to them? Oh my God. Where during that process that you missed an hour and a half worth of dialogue, I stated that, you know, I feel sorry for them, and I do apologize for the way I treated them because I didn't get all my facts straight, and I should have listened to their side. And it did change my opinion some to say that, you know, there must be some kind of misconduct of somewhere. But I didn't go flat out right and say that Vic needs to be fucking prosecuted.
No, we simply said that you need help, and for other reasons, you know.
For other reasons, because the man is fucking.
You literally said you don't want him to get crucified. You just want him to get help.
Because the man is fucking depressed. The man's a recovering alcoholic. The man might have done something that was considered sexual misconduct. These fucking factors tells me that there is something wrong with the man. Because even though he seems so fucking upbeat in his little live streams, even though he seems so fucking well, I guarantee you, deep down inside, he's hurting. And he needs help.
I have the exact same
The
thought.
ones that seem the happiest are the ones that
I truthfully worry for the guy.
I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and okay.
Here we go.
Damn. Mute button. There is a mute button for when you're not speaking. There we go. Pussy everywhere. So I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say that these women who have been who are accusing Vic, they of course say they want his head, they want his balls, they want him fired and all this. Yeah, I can understand all that. He is hurting. But he kind of did it to himself. And that's where I can see from a different side of people not really caring too much about that. Like, it is a legitimate choice if you're going to cheat on your significant other and perform the acts to do. So, yeah, I do agree that he helped in sorting that out. I can't really feel bad for the guy when his ex-fiance dislikes him. I mean, I've been on the receiving end of being cheated on. And I have no care in the world for the men who are depressed after. when I leave him.
No.
Absolute no care.
And I hate to interrupt here, but I'm just gonna say this. Simple Combo says, damn, Guilty Gear is awesome. Well, no fucking shit, Sherlock! Guilty Gear is the goddamn most motherfucking goddamn fucking fighting game you can see in this goddamn fucking generation, okay?
I still need to get a later too.
Just for the record, Baby Fox, for his birthday today, yes, Baby Fox's birthday today. He just turned a year old. He got himself a Guilty Gear. Damn proud of what I did. Hell yeah. So
Box cake.
no, it was a Guilty Gear.
Oh.
It was a chibi soul bad guy. It was my best I can do without the professional tools that I used to have for decorating. And I had to kind of do it, you know.
All right, excuse me here. Excuse me. DJ Justin Wong just say Soul Calibur is better. Let me explain something to you, you son of a goddamn bitch. Soul Calibur is a fucking good game. Don't get me the fuck wrong. However, it ain't no motherfucking Guilty Gear. Because without fucking goddamn Arc System Works, you wouldn't have your fucking Dragon Ball Fighters now, would you? Because it's the same fucking engine that creates goddamn Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear was the fucking epiphany of fucking fighting games. When you had fucking Street Fighter, Guilty Gear came out in the fucking market and said, you know what, we're gonna change this fucking shit. We're gonna put some fucking ground vipers in this motherfucker. We're gonna make this shit look so fucking cool that you know what? When you fucking play this shit, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good to hit that fucking Tyrant Rave. It makes you feel good when you hit that fucking ground viper. Even though you get your ass bodied by a fucking person who knows the fucking game, you don't give a shit. You're that type of person like, you're gonna sniff and you're gonna cry a little bit, but you're gonna look at him and say, I still pull off a ground viper, motherfucker. And you're gonna walk the fuck off as a proud fucking man. Guilty Gear is still the best fucking game ever.
And see, now we got him screaming about Guilty Gear.
Go figure.
I mean, without fucking Guilty Gear, you wouldn't even have goddamn fucking Kill the Kill fucking game coming out.
Just let you know,
Without Guilty Gear, you wouldn't even have fucking Blaze motherfucking Blue. The bootleg copy of Guilty Gear.
Is it wrong to say that I always prefer Blaze Blue? Because
Oh, get the fuck out of my chat now, you son of a bitch. I know your fucking name's Jose. I'm fucking throwing the fucking help support this fucking wall, and I'm throwing your ass over the fucking wall, motherfucker.
All right. Purple Butterfly. I'm gonna go ahead and argue in Michelle's defense. You can, give. Actually, I did give him a second chance. He cheated on her in like 2014 or 11.
2011, and she gave him a second chance.
She gave him a second chance.
But let me explain something. The way that she gave him a second chance.
No,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
Do not.
I am doing it.
No, do not. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, I'm gonna talk through it then. But look,
No, don't talk. I will only play for like a
fuck
second.
you.
I'm only playing for like 1 minute, okay? I'm playing it for only 1 minute until I cannot stand this. No offense to Vic, who is a very successful fucking voice actor and singer of some stuff, but the fucking way that he tried winning his wife. If I was Michelle and I had a pair of titties, I would have looked at him and I would have said, are you fucking retarded? Who knows? Maybe that's what she fucking fell in love with him about. She's like, you know what? You're so fucking retarded. You're gonna make this shit for me. I might as well just fucking take you back. You're that fucking. If you're that fucking desperate.
Well, hurry the fuck up because I gotta argue against the thing.
Hold on.
he looks like that song one too.
He is.
I can't stand it no more. I cannot stand it no more. I am fucking stopping this for now. But I love you, Vic, to a certain degree. But that fucking song sucks dick.
Okay. Let me go back. All right. I agree Vic is in pain. He said sorry for cheating on Michelle, and yet she still walked out the way she. Okay. Yeah. She did give Vic a second chance because of that song that everyone just ear raped with. And they recently, I think in 2017, broke up, or 18.
18.
Okay, it was the end of 2018. They broke it off again because he admitted to doing it again. You know,
Die Hard.
Parker Brennan. This is where I would have to disagree. While Vic deserved the pain he caused himself, brought upon himself, why let him rot away in sadness? Wouldn't you help him, given it was you in his place? First of all, I wouldn't put myself in that situation. But I'm not saying he deserves the pain, but he needs to work it out himself. If you are going to cheat on your significant other, if you are going to break the trust and love and heart of somebody, another human being, you need to sort yourself out. And I have I have no compassion when it comes to that.
No,
And
I
I
don't
know
either.
a lot of other people have that same feeling. So if he has depression and sadness because, cheated on his wife, depressed about that, work it out, dude. Like, also you gotta talk, you did this himself, you need to work through it and not put it on other people. Scroll back down. Yeah.
I mean,
But that's just my opinion on it.
The thing is that's why I say it's still a credible source of information that needs to be put into this, because with fucking Vic, I mean, it's still part of the entire scenario because she is involved in this. Why is she involved in this? Because he cheated on her. The cheating is not part of the misconduct. No, it's not, but it is, because we don't know what fucking happened. Number one, yes, we don't fucking know. But the thing is, it also attacks the credibility, because when Vic actually did that fucking interview, even on Yellow Flash's fucking video with the other part, he admits to fucking cheating. And the thing is that is still considered in the court of fucking law sexual misconduct of some sort. Especially if he tried doing it with a fucking cosplayer and stuff like this, it could still be considered sexual misconduct during the thing. Because why is he going to a convention? In fucking reality, yes, the people bring him in there, he's his own person. But who is he still representing when he's going to a panel?
Funimation.
He's representing himself and Funimation.
And a lot of other companies he works for, like Viz.
Because let me be honest with you, I don't know too much about the voice acting world, don't get me fucking wrong, but I'm pretty fucking sure that the con that's going to get him to come over there, the convention that's going to hire Vic, that, hey, look, come over here, you got fans and everything, Vic is going to fly out there. However, I am pretty sure that the man's not going to come out of pocket to do that flight. Either the convention's going to pay for his ass to go over there, or Funimation is going, or some voice acting that he did for another company is going to put the money down to say, here's your plane ticket, go to the convention. Because it stirs up more business for the company. They are a company head. Sean Shamma, I'm pretty sure 100% every single one of his conventions, Funimation pays for the fucking hotel. Not fucking Sean Shamma's pocket. I'm pretty sure Funimation pays for it. So if he cheated on his fucking wife during the middle of a convention, that is technically a fucking business trip. That is considered sexual misconduct in some way, shape, form. The company can use that. However, at the same point in time, the company can't prove that. All the company knows is he's going to a convention. You go fucking spend your 8 hours on the fucking line. You go sign. You go do your fucking panel. You do all this, and you make sure that you rep us in the proper lighting. That's all we care about. Done. And we'll pay for your hotel room. We'll pay for everything. To say that the voice actor himself is going to go pay for his own fucking hotel room. The voice actor himself is going to go pay for his own meals. I mean, at that fucking point in time, I seriously fucking doubt that. Like I said, I'm also 100% sure that Funimation would pay for that, and you're on a business trip. It would be just like my fucking job. Would say, hey, look, you need to go to this fucking state over here, and you need to go do this fucking project and all this kind of stuff. If they would pay for my hotel room. I'm not paying for my hotel room. Or if I do pay for my hotel room and I pay for my rental car and everything to go drive out of state to go fix this fucking bullshit in fucking Texas and fucking Florida and all this other fucking bullshit like I've done in my lifetime, there's something called receipts that I have to provide back to the company to pay me back for that fucking trip.
There's a comment in the chat that I wanted to read to you.
Go for it.
Okay, so so who cares if he cheated? That's between him and his ex-fiance, as you're explaining. And this comment continues on saying, but Monica contradicting herself and Jamie condoning violence, etc. is okay. There's a reason she is losing con invitations.
No. This is where you're coming in on it and you're making a comment being like, look, this is the same fucking problem I have with the fucking last video that's why I'm trying to confirm all this shit. And try to give, clarification to the situation. Who cares if he cheated on his ex-fiancée? The court of law is going to give a shit. It is a fucking demeaning characteristic. It proves that he cheated on his wife, or ex-fiancée, excuse me. He cheated on his fiancée. Back in 2011 for sure. She took him back in. He cheated again. And she left him in 2018. It's a credibility.
Should have made him sign a prenup.
Nah, well. It's a credibility issue at that fucking point in time. Number two, when it comes down to sexual allegations, do I think that fucking Vic grabbed someone's hair in a fucking lobby? Hell fuck no. I don't think that fucking happened. But do I believe that between the times that he had those breakups and everything with his fiancée, because apparently from how it was confirmed to me, this happened multiple times, not just once. This happened like 2 or 3 times, and she took it back each time that it happened. That if that's the fucking case, I mean, it shows a pattern that, the man is doing something. Doesn't matter whether if a woman's throwing himself at him or not. No, it fucking doesn't matter. But it does go to the credibility of his being, of his personality, of his situation. Do I believe that, like the comment said, Monica's contradicting herself? Yeah, holy shit, she's contradicting herself. I mean, look at stream. Boom, stream. You have fucking Ron Toy, the fucking fiancé, that's like, he could not fucking cash a check that his ass could fucking, write this check that his ass could cash. Now all of a sudden he wants to talk to Vic man to man and offer an olive branch? Makes no fucking sense. The thing is, I believe sexual misconduct happened. Do I believe the sexual misconduct that he's being accused of? Fuck no. I'm gonna legit fucking say it. I don't believe the sexual misconduct of him ripping someone's hair, or him fucking raping someone, or like the fucking child pedophilia shit where he's fucking telling a 14-year-old fucking little Davy that you have a boyfriend or not? No, I don't fucking think that shit happened. I think most likely what ended up happening is that because this man is a rehabilitating alcoholic, and at the same point in time of being a person who used to be an alcohol, drinking all the time, and now he's a recovering alcoholic, that his wife left him because temptation was there. He tried cheating on her. He cheated on her. She found out, hit the bottle. Some shit happens, maybe he went to fucking work, told Jamie, hey baby, you look hot, and just walked off. Oh my god, that's sexual harassment because he fucking used his fucking words in a goddamn fucking way of saying, hey, she's fucking hot. I don't fucking agree with that shit. I mean, I just think that's a fucking passive comment, to be fucking completely honest. That's what I think actually happened. I think it's mostly a verbal thing that might have happened. I don't think. But to say that this man needs to be fucking crucified and fucking fired from his job, fuck no. This man should have never been fucking fired in the first place. He should have been reprimanded if this is the case, and basically Funimation should have came in and said, all right, Vic, just letting you know, man, we got some allegations here. This is your first offense. Hate to tell you this, but you need to go through, a sexual harassment course. yeah, you got to just go sit there for about 8 hours. At the same point in time, we're going to be suspending you from working for at least a week without pay. Yeah, and yeah, and if alcohol was involved, it'd be like, and you know how you're a recovering alcoholic and you hit the bottle again? Yeah. You gotta go in a rehabilitation program. I'm just saying. So like, if alcohol was involved, that's what like how the ending should have been. But otherwise, this is his first offense. If it is something that's sexually misconduct wise, a suspension was an order by personal preference. Even for allegations, just a suspension needed to be in order, and then just call it a fucking day. And then he goes back to work, and then if it happened again, then yeah, you're fired. Bye. You know, 3-strike rule.
But also, if I was his boss, I would also have him see a counselor for the depression too.
Well, I come in run on 1 and 2. No, dude. No way is that good. I know it's not a fucking good idea whatsoever. This entire fucking tweet that you're looking at. This is not a good idea. Not for fucking Ron. Because I guarantee you, Ron's fucking fiance, Funimation, and Vic's all got attorneys. If an attorney got hold of this shit right fucking now, this would be the worst fucking mistake for Monica. If there is something that's accurate. Now, to the star 280, I will tell you this. Monica's being removed from fucking conventions. That's a good fucking thing because honestly, she needs to be reprimanded in some way, shape, form. And if the recommendation is to kick her out of cons, that's good for 2 fucking reasons. One, it's the punishment for what she did to fans because I don't condone that. She attacked fans for no fucking reason. I understand that, she might have gotten a lot of death threats and stuff like this, and if you walk in her shoes, and then at that point in time, anybody looks like they're attacking you, you're just going to be like the way you are. But at the same fucking point in time, when it comes into that situation, I will make this remark that it's also a good thing that she's not going to cons because I'm pretty sure there is some crazy fans out of this fucking place that if they saw her at a convention and they stand by Vic very, 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 very much to the creepy side, there would be something very terrible that would end up happening. And at that point in time, it's best to remove the possibility of a problem. So for her own safety, it's best for her not to go to the cons. Like if right now she's at the convention right now at Pensacon over there, which I'm still waiting to see news if people gotten fucking kicked and arrested over there right now. If she's over there right now with Christopher Sabat and all that shit and something bad happens, that is her fault, to be completely honest, because she should have canceled it. Because right now, there is a group of fans, there's a small collective group that I think are completely fucking batshit nuts, that is not reasonable in thinking. That's probably like a handful of like 10 or so people that would go to that con to go try to harm her. Security will not prevent it. No matter how much fucking security she has, it's not going to prevent it. Yeah, Sean's caught flack. He's been fucking trashing fucking people and all this other shit. He's been fucking very fucking vulgar. Yes, he's been catching flack as well. I mean, the man's got so much, basically fucking tried telling people originally, like, yo, I'm not a fucking beta, I'm an alpha. You could DM me. Well, if you don't have a Twitter account, if you never followed him on Twitter, go try to follow him on Twitter right now because I guarantee you his fucking shit's private now.
There's a echoing going on again that people are commenting in the chat, and it's probably from somebody in here.
Oh, hang on.
So,
I'm switching back and forth from the Discord and in the live stream so I can see what's going, so I can look at the chat.
The shit about the fucking cheating and all this, it does make a difference because being raised in a group of fucking attorneys and my fucking family is like I told you, what's going to end up happening in this court battle. And this is what I think Ron is trying to talk to Vic to try to settle this. This to me sounds like Hey, I'm about to go about this. People don't need more hate. People, Vic, I hope that you get the help you're working on, and I would like to talk to you man to man on the phone, address my issues, and extend the olive branch. This to me sounds like, yes, he's got a fucking check that he's trying to cash that his ass cannot cash. And at that fucking point in time is what I stated before, is Vic's attorneys are going to attack Monica's credibility. 100%. Monica's attorney is going to attack Vic's credibility 100%. The cheating factor that says that it should be completely irrelevant will come into the court of law because of one fucking reason. One fucking reason. And I'm going to go pull it up right now. We're going to come to this fucking account. This fucking fake ass account with Patrick Stewart's fucking face that I fucking love on here. We're going to go to the tweets and replies. You, if you're not already followed, subscribe to this woman here. You're not getting her thing because she blocks anybody who's going to stand or kick Vic's side. She blocks them both because she doesn't want to get involved. She's going to be involved in this because of one reason. February 1st, Jamie Markey puts this out. This entire article is about the working knowledge of how to tell a narcissist from a psychopath. Look what Michelle writes. Yep. Kissy faces, textbook. They're talking about Vic in this. There's no fucking question. There's no fucking context. This is about Vic. These three women are against Vic. All three of these women will be, if it's Vic versus Monica, the other two are going to be subpoenaed as either witnesses on Monica's side, because they are going to be there to be cross-referenced, and I guarantee you that cheating is going to be put in there, and it will be part of the case, because they can prove that he has multiple accounts, that he has admitted himself, that there's multiple accounts of him cheating on his fiancée. That is sexual misconduct in their own relationship. If they were fucking married, oh my fucking god, she could take it for everything he's fucking worth. Luckily for Vic, they're not married. So, there's no such thing as divorce in this case scenario. But if they were married, a divorce would be there. Vic would be completely out of fucking luck. Because he committed adultery at that point. And at that fucking point in time, it's completely in the court of law. But it is a considerable, credible use in the court of law. That will be up to Vic's attorney to try to throw it out the court. But how many of you people, like I stated before, watch Law and Order? Let's even go without SVU, the normal Law and Order. How many times did a fucking attorney, or even if you went to a courtroom, how many times does an attorney go to a fucking judge and go to a witness and ask him a fucking question? So how many times has your ex-fiance cheated on you, and then Vic's attorney comes up and says, objection, all right, we're going to strike that from the testimony. But if you got a jury of fucking peers there, you know, oh my god, they don't forget that shit. That is on their fucking head. Just because the jury please disregard this, then they disregard it, it's still in their fucking mind. It's fucking tactics. This does prove that, you know, that he has a sexual preference that has ended up happening in the last fucking 10 years, that he's cheated on his fucking wife and or fiance and gotten back, but cheated on her again, gotten back, cheated on her again, and then there was final straw, and then she fucking left his ass. And they left in May of 2018. She hasn't done shit. Now, the only fucking question here is did she do this because she really does believe in this? And this is the only problem. The only problem with this entire scenario that might be in the favor of Vic. Is she agreeing to this because she knows something that we don't know and she can prove this? Or is she only doing this because it's in spite of him cheating on her? That is the question.
I mean,
The latter.
that tweet she did, you just showed, that about the psychopath, sociopath. It seems very suspicious when I look at it.
It does, doesn't it? It really does.
Some people are wondering if Rooster Teeth said anything about this.
Rooster Teeth fired him.
Yeah, but are they saying anything else about whatever else is coming up or no?
Not from what I've seen.
Not from whatever I've seen so far. Rooster Teeth's been quiet after that.
And Funimation too as well, right?
You're joking.
Never mind. That answered my question.
No, last I heard is Funimation's even attacking, like one person from Funimation or whatever. Somebody could clarify this hopefully for me in Discord, because I didn't read too much in it today like I should have, but I just got like the gist of it. Apparently, their clients are trying to claim that the GoFundMe is like homophobic, like
Messed up.
Huh?
What?
like yeah. It's something about how the GoFundMe is homophobic.
Yeah, that was
But
background voice
little
actor
Davey.
McConnell.
Well, insane is what were you trying to say?
That was the background voice actor Jimmy McGonagall has been saying apparently that it's homophobic.
And it's like, dude, are you fucking retarded?
Dude, what the fuck?
That's
Where did you get that?
Salvation Army. That's why.
Seriously, what? No,
All I can say is, God damn, fuck.
The only fucking case about the
What?
GoFundMe, the only case about the GoFundMe that I can state, and I know people are trying to clarify, but that doesn't fucking matter, is that there is a clause in the terms of services that you cannot use it for legal defense in sexual methods or criminal matters and stuff of this nature. Now, it doesn't say nothing about legal offense, which is a verbiage that should be in there, but it's not. But this all depends on the proper fucking attorney that can actually read that in a legal definition. Because if, let's say, Funimation brings out their fucking attorney, because now, let me explain something here. Let's explain something really fucking, really horrible about the Vic situation on this. Funimation's attorneys are whose attorneys?
Sony's.
Sony's. Sony is the parent company. Sony will be the defendant on behalf of Funimation. Sony has more fucking money than Vic has. Sony will go after Vic for everything he's fucking worth. Now, here's the fucking thing about legal loan. I don't know how you want to put this, but legal loan sharking or legal fucking prosecution when it comes to big corporations. Sony's not going in there to win the case. They're not going in there to even to lose the case. They're going in there to make Vic spend as much fucking money as possible and bankrupt him. That's it. I guarantee you, there's a court trial that's going to be set. Boom. Sony is going to say, we need an extension. 6 months.
Extension will probably be.
They're going to fucking run the clock. Because it's only going to cost them. Because these attorneys are paid employees of Sony. They're just going to run the clock. You are going to see a court battle case to which this could last years. And we might not get an answer, because if Sony does what any corporation would do, they're just going to run out the clock. They're just going to keep filing for an extension. They're going to file for this reason. And then even if the judge denies that, they're just going to prolong the case as much as possible. They're going to offer a settlement if they find that they are in the wrong. It's up to Vic whether he takes it or not. If he doesn't take it, Sony is going to then, at that point in time, tell the attorneys to go after everything. Just do whatever the fuck you can do. And at that point in time, you now got a legal recourse that, at that point in time, in reality, it is going to cost Sony, in reality, let's say, $1,000 a week to sue this man, where it's going to cost Vic $5,000 a week to sue him.
Okay, somebody is clarifying the GoFundMe thing that you were just talking about. Parker Brennan says the Salvation Army, in which the excess money is going to, is a Christian-founded company. People have accused the foundation of being anti-LGBT LGBTQ, as well as bending legislation regarding LGBTQ workers. There's a lot more, but that's about it.
I'm not
That's the
sure.
gist of it.
Also, Vic lives in Los Angeles.
I think he lived in Dallas.
Nope, he lives in Los Angeles from what was explained to me from before. Now we got another problem with the case. We got another little bit of problem. It's not that big of a problem, but it's a little bit of a problem. Because that guy admits every state law is different, and that's me. Yes, he's actually right about that. Now here comes another little problem. Where did the actions take place? Where was the accusation taking place at? If it wasn't in Los Angeles, and let's say it was in Texas, let's say it happened at a convention in Florida, let's say it happened at a convention in fucking London. In United States court law, if I'm not mistaken, someone can correct me if they are a law student and they understand this, but from my understanding, the lawsuit has to be taken where the place of damage happened. So if this happened, like Jamie Markey, it happened in Texas, in Funimation's office, that lawsuit has to be in Texas. And then that's a whole totally different state law than Los Angeles. If the event that happened with Monica happened in Florida, then it has to happen in Florida. Because then that's where the accusation or the legal ramification of the action happened. And I actually recently found this out because fiance here can testify to this. I was accused that I was beating the crap out of my stepson. And I went to our hometown, and the police officers, we don't even live there no more, when they found out that the actions that supposedly took place did not happen there, but happened somewhere else where we now live at. Well, we're going to have to submit this to where the place of action happened, to where I had to go through all of it all over again with a whole different thing of child services and their attorneys and all this shit. And then come to find out they're like, this is a bullshit case and all this, you know. But they had to go through it because they couldn't arrest me because the place of action happened over here, not over here. Jurisdiction also matters. Vic can't sue Funimation and be in Los Angeles if his damages happened in Texas. Now, if his damages happen in Los Angeles, by all fucking means, he can fucking sue in Los Angeles and get under California law. So that's also another thing that needs to take place. And state laws may vary in a lot of situations. You're assuming that they will get an extension. Yeah, I'm very much assuming that. Because in a lot of court battles, that is the first tactic of every big corporation. That is
send the living fuck out of it until they run out of money.
Exactly. That is the biggest thing. And 9 out of 10 times, it happens. Not because you're going to have the attorney that's going to come up to the judge and state, look, we're not fully 100% prepared. We're still trying to get in information and stuff like this. And they're going to explain to the judge behind chamber doors what they're trying to do. And if the judge agrees with them, okay, you can have an extension. And 9 out of 10 times it happens that way because, I mean, look, it happened with me. I got sued, okay? I was supposed to go in court on fucking August 8th of 2014. Okay? August 8th. I'm ready. My attorney's ready. Their fucking attorney goes ahead, files an extension, says that there's more circumstantial information that they are still working on to collect, and they need a 6-month extension. Judge said, okay, we award it to you. 6 months come down the line, they do it again. The guy was trying to run me out of money. The guy was a retard for one fucking reason. He did not realize I had an insurance policy. My insurance policy paid for my defense. It wasn't my money. I paid the Hartford Insurance Company $1,400 a fucking year for a $2.5 million insurance policy to cover my company when I was self-employed. We went through this fucking battle for 2.5 years until they fucking realized that it was my insurance company paying for this. Until their fucking person who was suing me made the fucking mistake to showcase that he was stalking me, which was a federal offense, which at that point in time meant I can countersue. Then he tried to settle it out of court. We settled it out of court. It was over. It was done with. But the extension thing is a tactic that a lot of attorneys use in order to go ahead and make the other person fail. Now, the thing here in this case scenario, it could happen. It's a big thing that could happen. I'm assuming that is what's going to happen. I'm assuming that Sony is going to give Funimation attorneys from their company and tell the attorneys, prolong the case as long as you fucking can. Because the company, in reality, does not give two shits. Sony does not care if Vic is innocent or guilty. They don't care.
All they care about is their name.
Exactly. They care about their name. And Funimation is now part of Sony. The thing is now, at this point in time, I know people who's... Well, actually, you know what? Okay, Sony tried doing this already. How many of you people had the original PlayStation 3 FAT? The FAT PS3. I got a check. I got a check for $10 from fucking Sony. But the court case lasted for well over 4 years, if not 5, if I'm not mistaken.
And you just got that check at like the beginning of the year, or like
exactly.
the end of last year.
The court case was that Sony took away the Linux operating system that they were advertising was part of the system with an update. A group of people, which were freelance attorneys, sued Sony on behalf of gamers to go after their portion for removing it. Sony tried to push that fucking case to stop those attorneys by prolonging. The fucking attorneys, finally, the judge had the fuck enough and said, okay, shut the fuck up, let's listen to the case. And after they listened to the case, holy shit, Sony was in the wrong, over, done with. 4 years later, I get a $10.95 check.
The fuck are we gonna do with $10?
Oh no, man, I can buy a fucking hamburger at Burger King. I don't know.
A hamburger.
Go get me a Whopper.
Well, you did
It's
say
ridiculous that the trials last that long. You either have evidence or you don't.
Dude, Parker. You could sue anybody for anything. We live in a fucking world where you, sir, can sue me right fucking now because you don't like the way I use the word fuck. Do you have any evidence to support that it is harmful to you? No, but you have the fucking right to sue. A judge and a jury would fucking laugh their ass off at you most likely and tell you that this case is dismissed, but you have the fucking right to sue for it.
You have the right. Doesn't mean you're gonna win.
I mean, we all
exactly.
A lawsuit, a basic fucking lawsuit, will at least cost you $350 to represent yourself. It will cost you at least $2,000 to retain an attorney. And then they still need like an extra $350 from you in order to file the paperwork. Or at least in my state, that's how it is. The thing is...
I want to tell a little story because I'm sure people are thinking, what the fuck does he know about law? And I'm going to tell this little story. I had to go to court. I had my own lawyer I retained him. I paid up to $2,000 to retain this guy, and he had to put in no work. Why? Because before he had to look into anything, Fox had my whole case laid out in front of him and said, "Here, follow instructions."
He basically became April's lawyer.
Fox was my secondary lawyer.
The only
and guess
reason
what?
why
I won.
The only reason why I even allowed April, instead of representing herself, to have an attorney, because there is one fucking problem with not having an attorney. One problem is something called is appealing. Because in that case scenario, with the information I provided to her attorney, I gave him all the text messages, I gave him fucking recordings, I gave him every fucking thing that he needed, to where all he had to do was go behind chambers with the fucking judge, and here you go. Here's my case. And the judge looked at him like, where's this from? I don't know, the fucking boyfriend at the time of fucking of my client here fucking gave this to me, and here's the text messages where they're trying to prove this, and it's all right here. They got the plaintiffs on fucking record, or right here, to where we won the case. The thing is that in that fucking case scenario, if April would have represented herself and somehow lost the case, she could not appeal the judge's, she could not appeal the court's ruling. You fucking I don't give a shit who the fuck you are, you always hire a fucking attorney if you're going to court. If you get sued or you're suing somebody, you hire a fucking attorney. Because the reason being is that if you go represent yourself, you are wavering legal representation. That means that you are the sole defender of your own agenda. Meaning you have a one chance fucking trial. Whereas if you get legal representation, you can always appeal it, because you can say that your fucking attorney was a fucking moron and then present this fucking information. So the court 9 out of 10 times will look at it, and then they will investigate it to see if it's worth it, but you have the chance for an appeal. That's why it's smart. That's why this guy, who is Monica's fiance, is a fucking retard. If he talks to Vic in the background, he is throwing away his fucking case. He's throwing away his fiance's case.
The case is compromised then.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And just so you know, I'm posting questions on the chat since it's just so that way we're able to read it while it's scrolling on by.
Yeah,
well, we're going to try to get off of this topic with Vic, so we're going to answer some more questions, and then we're going to drop off to where I guess I'm not going to get into I'm going to get into the last two topics. I'm not going to get into the fourth topic that I want to get into. I mean, the third topic I want to get into. So I got two more.
Another time.
Yeah.
Oh.
So.
There was one that said, have you watched any of Nick, I can't pronounce that last name, Riquete's streams on the Vic? I botched that so bad. On the Vic case.
I've watched him, and he's actually right about a lot of shit. Like, I would say he's 99.9% right. Like, the best thing for Vic's attorney to do fucking right now, the best thing for his attorney to do right now, and the one thing that Nick pointed out, complete offense. Like, right this fucking moment, blindside him and just go at him, because they're not prepared. And at that point in time, I guarantee you Vic will win the case. I guarantee it. Is all they have to do is they have to bum rush everything. They have to make it to where the defense is not prepared, and they need to go ahead and request to the court, if they try to file an extension and everything else. Nope, no extension. We're doing this right here, right fucking now. They need to bum rush it. The odds of that happening with that strategy is less than none. I seriously doubt that is what Vic's attorneys are going to do. I seriously think that Vic's attorneys are going to want to have an extension, and they're going to want to prolong the case for another fucking reason. Is because they're going to want to collect all the witness statements that they can get their hands on. They're going to want to collect every single information. Right now, what they could just go after is one part. They're going to want to go after everything. They're going to want to basically, let's put it like this. Instead of getting part of the pie with Funimation and Monica and everything, they're going to want the entire pie. So the slower the case goes, the better they can build up their case. The only problem with that is that Sony and Funimation's attorneys and everyone else's attorneys has the same ability. So it's up to Vic to decide which route does he want to go. Does he just want like a 1/3 of the pie, or does he want the full pie? Because he could probably win right fucking now, get it over, get it done with, go to fucking court tomorrow, win this shit, but not get anything majorly from it. So, I was told that Sony just cleaned the house and get the subscriptions back that everyone is stopping. Be told that I think that Sony should just clean house and try to get... I mean, that's... Honestly, I'd be honest. How the other voice actors had handled the situation... If firing Vic is justification in Funimation's eyes for what he's done, and this is where Monica did not understand my statement, and I don't think that like Jamie Markey and anyone else is going to understand my statement. But if it is because the man is innocent until proven guilty, and if you find that it is good enough to fire him for what information has been presented so far, then fair is fair, and everyone else who's been involved in this and that's been open and verbal that's attacking others should be fired as well. They should be cleaned housed. If they would have...
Not from the Disney.
I mean, honestly, that's my personal opinion. My personal opinion is that right now, Funimation, Rooster Teeth should have never did what they did with Vic. They should have just suspended him until all this was handled properly. But I guess Funimation might have thought that they had too much peer pressure coming in and stuff like this, that they just did it. But in the recourse of
peer pressure, pretty much.
Yeah, but at that point in time, I mean, when it comes into the recourse of what happened with Sony, I mean, with Funimation and Vic and everything, if you're gonna fire Vic, you might as well fire Sean, Chris, Monica, and any other voice actor that is been vocal, that is attacked fans. You might as well fucking do it, because they also are destroying the image of your company. This might not be sexual misconduct, but that was threats, and the threats need to be taken just as seriously as anything else. So honestly, that should be happening. Funimation, like I said, my personal preference is Funimation should have slapped fucking Vic on the wrist. You're suspended. You need to go through sexual harassment training. Come back to work Monday. Done. They should have did it on a fucking Tuesday and made it come back to work on a Monday. Done deal. That's how I feel, because this is technically this would be a first offense. Whether it's true or not, it's a first offense. This never had to go this far. How many subscriptions are they losing, and is it really many that they want to prevent it? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know the numbers. I don't think anyone here knows what the numbers is that Funimation's losing.
But I think this. I don't know. Did we confirm if that was not true? If that was true or not?
I think somebody the next comment after that was like, it's enough that they did a quick update to make it impossible to unsubscribe. So it's not like you can't, but it's like a hassle essentially. Like they did it on purpose.
Hey, you see, if that's the fucking case, I legit would suggest that if you're a person that cannot unsubscribe from Funimation and you're trying to unsubscribe from them and you boycotting them, and they did this update to prevent you, sue them. Fucking threaten them. Call them on the phone. Threaten to sue them. Tell them you want your account gone. And if they try to say, oh, we can't do this, blah, blah, blah. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Either you do it or you hear from my attorney and hang up the fucking phone. Because that's not right.
Yeah, it's really not.
I wonder why Sony hasn't put on Disney and freaking disband Funimation for all the shit they've been doing.
I don't want to make him mad. He sounds mad already. I thought the other day he decided not to talk about this anymore since he talked to Jamie. What has changed? Well, basically, my last video, I'm trying to do a clarification on this. Like, I didn't want to go this far, and I didn't want to go this long into the Vic situation, but what pissed me off is that people are taking what I said in the last video and saying that I'm a complete fucking Jamie and Monica supporter, which I'm not. I don't 100% support them. I said that I took a little bit more into their side because it was presented to me, and I'm getting fucking hate and shit because people are thinking that I'm a fucking Monica and fucking Monica Jamie supporter, and these are people who were not involved in the live stream. They came after the fact that's doing this. That I'm trying to clarify this fucking situation and tell them that they're fucking morons because they didn't watch the fucking entire live stream to get the full context of what the fuck I was saying, if that's the case.
That, and they also kept insisting that he was saying that cheating is a crime, therefore Vic's guilty.
Cheating is not a fucking crime. It's a crime against your credibility. Fucking cheating. Goddamn, you want to go put your pecker in a fucking toaster? Go put your pecker in a fucking toaster. Goddamn.
Oh, here we go.
Like, fucking seriously. Like, that's the fucking thing that no one is thinking is like, oh, you're just saying that because he cheated on his wife and he's guilty. No, I'm not saying he's fucking guilty because he cheated his wife. I'm saying that his credibility with me has lowered because the man didn't even apologize to hurting his fucking fiance. In that fucking in the statement that he made, Vic did not do that. The thing is that Vic is hiding it, and I understand it's between him and his thing. It is between him and his fucking fucking hot ass fucking X-Men with a wife looker. But she's the one that is presenting this in a public forum. She's the one that's also presenting this in, and I could take it several different ways. But the thing is that I got a bunch of fucking people who's like, oh, well, you're just accusing that, you know, he cheated on her, so he must be guilty. That's what you think. No, that's not what the fuck I think. But what I fucking think is that it attacks his credibility. He's a scumbag for cheating on his fucking wife multiple fucking times. Does it make him guilty for pulling someone's hair? Fuck no, it doesn't make him guilty for pulling some hair. Because you know what? I don't know what the fuck the man was thinking. I don't know if the man even fucking did it. Honestly, I do believe there was some kind of sexual misconduct that was taken probably in the wrong context. Because YouTube has proven this shit to me, is that people don't fucking understand what context is. Is that context matters. It could be as simple as, like I said, hey Jamie, you look pretty hot today. Keep up the good work, and walk into the fucking booth. You, me, the wall, these titties in this fucking chat right now, that's not fucking sexual harassment. In the court of law with some fucking feminists, that's fucking sexual harassment.
Yeah, I get sexually harassed every day, but
Oh, we literally witnessed this in the Discord. So if y'all want to receive real sexual harassment, go to Fox's Discord.
Don't fucking worry about this shit. Don't fucking worry about this shit, because tonight, when I get upstairs tonight, I'm going to fucking spank that ass, and I'm going to whisper sweet fucking.
harassing me.
Stop harassing. You know what, baby? Just let me come up there and Vic you. That's all I want. Yeah.
God, fuck my life.
He's gonna give you the Vic special.
This is what I deal with on a daily basis, people. This is every day.
If Vic went now, the last question
here, just so she's not alone.
Right. The last question that was given to me here is, if Vic wins, what you think is going to happen? Honestly, if Vic wins, nothing's going to change. What's going to change is the fans' opinion. That's it. Is he going to get his job back in Funimation? Fuck no. Because I guarantee you, if I was in Vic's shoes, I wouldn't even bother to take that fucking job, even if they offered it back to me for one reason. They already got rid of me once. All they're going to try to do is find another fucking reason to get rid of me. At that point in time, he'll become a target. The only thing that I see if he wins this case is that this may open other doors with other companies. That's going to say, wow, he's innocent. come on board. I see him having more opportunities happen than anyone else if he wins this. Now,
wouldn't it be funny if this whole situation was because of that fucking song and his ex-fiance got offended by it?
I think we're all offended by the song.
The fucking song offended my laptop. Did you not hear it? It closed out my fucking Discord. It freaked the fuck out. Like, what the fuck is this shit you're playing, Carl?
Now we're gonna go ahead. I'm going to end the Vic situation. If anyone talks about Vic, I will put a fucking Discord link. You have all the fucking rights to go ahead and go into that. Someone can fucking link it into the chat because I took it out of the fucking description. Or
I got
it.
If you want to talk about Vic,
I got it.
as of right now, I want to go into the next topic because I want to try to move this forward because it's almost going to be 1 o'clock in the fucking morning, and I want to try to get through this as fast as possible. But I want to get this as accurate as possible. All right, now. Next topic coming in line, which I want to present, and this is the topic that is, I believe, is going to be the most fun topic because I believe that when this happens, we're going to be having a lot of conversation about this one.
Let's do this shit.
There is a woman that's on YouTube back last year that got a lot of criticism. And I was one of those people that criticized this woman because she made a lot of, well, inaccurate assumptions and storytelling on Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z. She was the one that was talking about the curse of the Super Saiyans, or how Gohan is the strongest one and he's going to go to determine the power, and how Whis and the angels are evil, and all this kind of fucking bullshit. If you don't know who the fuck I'm talking about, the YouTuber I'm talking about is called Itsanimegirl. Now, I'm pretty sure that a few people in this Discord don't know who the fuck I'm talking about. But this is a woman that I will explain to you because I wanted to make a video about this last year. I just didn't have the internet or the ability to do it, and I didn't think that, you know, videos like this would be receptive enough. This woman is like has a really good voice. Don't get me fucking wrong. She has a damn good voice for storytelling. But when you listen to her videos, it's like one of them where she made a video where she states that Goku could actually never surpass Vegeta, and then goes into this long tangent that has nothing to do with what the fuck she's talking about. She's just making this epic story, and then a 16-minute long video has like 12 ads in it that she has placed manually.
Not to mention the way she speaks. I know who you're talking about, Fox, because I actually listened to a ranter talk about her. The way she fucking speaks, I heard her voice. She was like, the way she talks, how do I even do this? Here, I'll just read it. I'll just do it by reading what April put on the chat. No more Vic questions. We need to move forward now. Like, she just drags on with the sentences.
Yes. That was my... That's what I used to do with my Guilty Gear lore videos, and people got annoyed by that, and I understand why. It's just to drag the script that you're writing on to make it last as long. It's like fucking William Shatner that just fucking took a fucking pills of fucking LSD, mixed it with some crack cocaine, and fucking snorted some fucking goddamn glass up his fucking nose, and then he does not know what the fuck is going on, but all you can hear is just fucking retarded slow speech that it sounds so fucking epic. It's like Sean Connery on fucking crack would mix with Christopher Walken. The thing about this, though, is that the reason why I'm bringing her up is that I'm probably going to get kicked if she ever finds out about this out of her Discord. But I'm a member of her Discord. She's coming back. She's actually working on a video right now. And she's going to be posting it soon. Because how many of you people who follow the Dragon Ball fandom a little bit know that Geekdom and Perfections are kind of going at it right now?
Yep.
She is laughing. She made a tweet to Geekdom, laughing her ass off at him because he made a video against Perfections. And if you go kind of in her Discord and you kind of notice a little bit of things, it's like she's like thinking like it's karma and shit like this, and she's gonna get back at him. She's even changed her entire character's look now. It's no longer this Goku looking chick no more. Now it's Deku. I mean, not Deku. Who's the fuck is the guy that has the fucking Todoroki or whatever? The fucking guy with the fucking... Because I don't watch My Hero Academia that much. I forgot his name. He has the white and the red hair that has the fire and ice abilities.
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember the name.
I don't remember his fucking name. But now her character looks like him. And
Bakuga?
Yeah, so I'm guessing I'm guessing her new fucking videos are going to be all about My Hero Academia and talk about the like Deku is really not the strongest in the universe. He is actually Bakura's fucking long lost brother. Like the fucking woman brings fucking information into it, and she is monetizing the videos. Now, grant you, I accept her creativity. I accept her creativity quite a bit. But what gets to me is that why do I have to have an ad blocker to watch your videos? Because every fucking 2 minutes there's a fucking ad. The next thing that I have is why are you providing me with fucking information? Because in one fucking video, it's Torodoki.
Torodoki, yeah. Bakugo is the other fire dude, isn't it? Like the one that has a raging hard on for Deku.
But the thing is, Itsanimegirl is coming back apparently. She posted today on her Discord telling people in her announcements that don't worry, I will be back. I know it's been asking for a while when I'll post next, very soon. In the meantime, please use the general chat. And it's like, oh, great. You just got your ass kicked by a whole bunch of people who fucking went to you, explained to you how fucking retarded your stories are. Like, the Saiyan curse and shit, how it prevents you from being stronger than thing, and how fucking Brawly is going to become the next fucking god of destruction, Super Saiyan fucking Mega God bullshit here that's stronger than fucking Whis and Beers. I don't know. I watched fucking Dragon Ball Super Brawling movie. If I'm not mistaken, did Whis not dodge every fucking attack? And laugh his ass off while doing it? Until Gogeta came in and he was like, oh my, y'all can work now. You can work together. Like, her theories makes it's all completely rubbish. It's like this girl came in, say, oh, Dragon Ball is popular. Let me go ahead and start talking about Dragon Ball like I fucking know it without doing any fucking research. And created these stories and these lore videos of what is a thing. Got attacked for this by so many people. And never apologized, never made any remark. All she did was complete damage control, went hide away since fucking December 2018. Now we're gonna get into March here soon, and she's coming back.
The Saiyan curse can be easily debunked with the Frieza saga.
If you want my theory about Saiyans, I can give you two fucking theories. I can give you the accurate theory, the one that's actually 100% fucking true, and I can give you my fucking theory of how it should be. And I'll give you mine first before I give you the actual truth.
Yeah, because that'll be more entertaining.
Oh yeah, it'll be definitely more entertaining. Who remembers when Krillin fucking died?
I do.
I do.
How many people remember that Goku was a fucking character that was a complete moron, that had mercy, that was sympathetic with people? You know, he had these feelings to everybody he's ever met, that everybody touched him in some way. You know, he was really nice. Like, his enemy, he would never kill his enemy. If anything, he gave mercy to his enemies, like Vegeta and all this other stuff. Like, you know, he would not go out of his way to kill somebody if he did not have to. Right?
Except King Piccolo.
Right, and even the Hagrid, he remembers.
When fucking Krillin died, it wasn't like when he was a kid. Krillin died in front of him. Blew up, Frieza laughing. It pissed Goku off to the point where it made him lose his shit. It made it to where pure raw emotion came out. This is the real Saiyan curse in my theory and in my head. When this moment happened, Goku went berserk. Goku unlocked Super Saiyan ability because he had a tantrum. He lost all thoughts of reason. He was a kind, simple man that at that moment in time, instincts kicked in, anger kicked in, pure raw emotion turned Super Saiyan. You can say the same thing about Vegeta. The difference though is Vegeta had the opposite effect. Vegeta didn't have no one that died in front of him. Vegeta was a fucking evil goddamn Saiyan that did not give two shits about anything. Vegeta was a rape victim.
Okay, let's hear this, because now you got my attention. I had my mic muted for a little bit, and then I hear Vegeta was a rape victim. And I just thought, okay, I gotta hear this shit.
I'm being honest. In this case scenario, Vegeta was a rape victim. Because, let me explain this.
Okay, go ahead. I'm all ears. Now you got my attention.
I'm going to get water while he explains this shit.
Okay.
The thing is, April already knows this story. That's why she's going to get water. It's because at this point in time, Vegeta's on a fucking plane. He's tried everything to become Super Saiyan. He's tried, how did Kakarot get this? Until the fucking moment where he fucking gives the fuck up. His fucking pride was raped by Kakarot. It was a court case of all tremendous proportions. Kakarot had, without inadvertently, raped Vegeta's pride because he was the prince of all the Saiyans. He was the one destined to become a Super Saiyan. All of this, and a low-class warrior came in, stole it from him in his mind, and basically butt-fucked him out of the fucking ability to turn into a Super Saiyan, and also defend the Saiyans that got killed on the planet Vegeta. It was all done by a low-class warrior when he should have been the one to fucking do it. This was where Kakarot raped Vegeta's pride. He gave up, he did not care no more, and boom! Pure raw emotion happened that Vegeta's never felt before, was that his butt was hurt. He was butt hurt so bad that it sprung from his ass to his head and made him a fucking Super Saiyan.
Yep, it happened out of pure emotion. Because
pure emotion. When Goku took Gohan into the hyperbolic time chamber when he was a teenager to turn him into a Super Saiyan, Goku made Gohan, who was just like him, innocent and sweet, think about all your friends dying, your mother being dead, Cell killing everybody. I want you to think about this, and trained him to use raw emotion. Raw, pure anger. When fucking Gohan in the Future Saga, with the one-armed Gohan, fucking died in front of Trunks and was protecting Trunks and everything, and Trunks found his mentor's dead fucking body, knowing that Android 17 and 18 killed it. Raw fucking emotion. His mentor's dead. There is no thinking. It is only pure reaction. Pure motivation of reaction that comes evolved, that boom. The only thing is that out of all of this, the only one that was different was Vegeta. His pride was raped by Kakarot. And
you also have Kid Trunks and Goten too.
However, there's a difference between those two, okay? Toriyama changed that fucking storyline because they just had a temper tamper and boom, turned Super Saiyan. Done. Because at that point in time, the Saiyan DNA or whatever, the supposedly that came out in this case scenario, the S gene was now more active in Trunks and Goten. But it's not to say that Trunks did not have a fucking meltdown because he couldn't go to the park and turn into Super Saiyan, or it couldn't say like when fucking Chi-Chi was beating the fuck out of Goten because Goku's gone and Goten looks like, I mean, at that point in time, you could say that was almost a possibility of future incest there, because she was training with Goten on purpose, because at that point in time, and then when she kicked his ass, and all of a sudden he was fucking fighting her, he turned Super Saiyan because of raw, pure emotion as a child, turned Super Saiyan. But that's where I consider that part of the story complete bullshit too, because the Majin Saga should have never happened, in my personal opinion. Majin Saga should have ended. Dragon Ball Z should have ended at Dragon Ball Cell, with Dragon Ball with the Cell Saga. It should have ended there. Majin Saga, to me, is just a filler story that it's good, but it does not. It's not okay. It's basically from Dragon Ball Episode 1 to the end of Cell Saga, you have a continuation that each form conforms into. Majin Buu Saga is just like someone at Toriyama's place said, you know what, everybody just fucking loves Goku. Let's just bring Goku back because Goku's gonna save the day no matter what. He's like Superman. Just fucking do it.
Why was the Majin Buu Saga even existed? Was it because of money, I think? Had to have been.
I don't know. I don't know the real reason. Now, who was the actual reason of how Super Saiyan was created? That Toriyama himself stated.
It is the most beautiful fucking story. I'm telling you, it is fucking awesome. But before we get into that, I'm sure Team 4 Star's version of how Vegeta turned Super Saiyan, with him crying like a little bitch.
I want to be a Super Saiyan.
Plenty of juice and lots of exercise.
Yeah, pretty
much. Yes,
much.
Please tell us what Toriyama said about Super Saiyan.
You know that Toriyama originally drew the manga. Mangas are black and white, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
What color is Goku's hair?
Black.
What color is Vegeta's hair?
Black.
Black.
At that fucking point in time, Toriyama was just tired of coloring the hair in. So he decided to make Super Saiyan because he did not have to fill in all the colors with black.
In my wrist, though.
Because his wrist was just hurting too much, so he just decided, let's just make some lines like that. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna call it Super Saiyan. That's it. That's basically like the same principle as fucking Dark Souls. Well, you know how many fucking people just go into Dark Souls, the video game, and says, "Wow, this hat that's laying down on the ground. I wonder what the lore is." And the guy from Dark Souls explained in an interview, we just put it there just to put it there. Like, we didn't really come up with any kind of lore for that. Like. You're just overlooking.
Reminding me of the goddamn salad fingers, the MatPat theory, where the actual creator came up to MatPat and was like, "Dude, that's not even what the fuck this is about. I didn't really care what the story. I just did whatever the fuck I wanted."
Pretty fucking much. That's exactly the situation in this. Is that my feeling of how Super Saiyan should have been was done was the fact that it was pure raw emotion. And the reality is just that Toriyama was just sick and tired of fucking coloring in with the pen black hair and putting like the shine in, like not fill this part in but make it look like light shine here. He's just like, I'm fucking sick and tired of this shit. Let's just make Super Saiyan. That's why, like, even for the Cell Saga, how long did fucking Goku and Gohan just stay Super Saiyan, like, permanently?
Oh, wow. Because
because he was just sick and tired of fucking doing these transformations and shit. He's just like, fuck it. I'm just tired of doing this shit. I'm just going to make it easier on my hand. Because in a manga, it's blonde. It's blonde. It's white. I don't have to fill this in. I just got to put lines here. Done. And basically, Super Saiyan takes them a lot less time to make than a fucking normal Goku. That is from what Toriyama was trying to explain to somebody. And I was reading that interview and I was just laughing my ass off. It's like, so Super Saiyan has nothing to do with emotions, Saiyan curse, none like this. Like, it's Itsanimegirl Saiyan. It has to do that Toriyama was just sick and tired of fucking coloring in the black hair.
Dude, you try drawing for all that long and see how long you last. Filling in the lines.
I can contest to this because I do kind of draw on the side, and your hand does get tired You have to do
This
a
bitch
solid
gets it.
color.
Now, here's another thing. Why you think Trunks' hair was originally blue, but purple, whatever? Why you think Trunks' hair was not black?
Because he'll get tired.
Because he got
Because he didn't have to fill it in. He just did not.
Bulma's hair.
Exactly. He didn't have to fill it in. He honestly admits that he was just lazy.
Hey. Ellie. Can't blame the man for getting his wrist hurt.
I don't feel like coloring. New form. Pretty fucking much. That's how it came involved. And that's what, like, someone like Itsanimegirl has a following. Has a true good following. Instead of putting up these bullshit fucking theories that any Dragon Ball fan would know is bullshit, fucking state the facts. I'm telling y'all the fucking story of how Toriyama created fucking Super Saiyans. It's not as cool as me telling you how Vegeta got fucking raped and turned into a Super Saiyan. I mean, what
So
sounds...
you caught everybody's attention with that one. Like, what?
I mean, chat. Let's be honest here.
Dude, he literally. I was in the middle of writing a story with my friend. I was just typing and had my mic muted because I know my keyboard comes out sometimes. And then I fucking hear this shit. I had to pause and unmute myself and say, "Oh, fucking excuse me."
My question is, okay, to everybody in the chat that's watching this stream, is what sounds more exciting? Does it sound more exciting that Toriyama just did not give two shits about coloring the hair no more, so he made Super Saiyans out of laziness? Or does it sound better when I tell you that Vegeta was butt raped, was a rape victim that was so butthurt because Kakarot raped his pride and he turned into a Super Saiyan? Which one of the two sounds better?
Well, obviously you caught Karo's attention when you said Vegeta was butt raped.
Exactly.
Option two sounds better.
We get out pretty hard.
Dude, I was in the middle of writing my story, and next thing I know, I hear fucking butt rape and Vegeta. And
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm going to make an anime girl parody video tomorrow about the Super Saiyan, about the actual curse of Super Saiyans, and I'm going to put that in there, that Vegeta was a
You
rape
even got
victim.
the fucking cat's attention. It's meowing and wanting to hear more about this.
No, you're completely right, Dyer. If Dragon Ball ended at Cell Saga, it probably wouldn't be as popular. But the problem is that I believe that the Majin Buu saga, it could have been a better arc, in my personal opinion. That the problem with Majin Buu saga is that it is completely, and I mean completely, in my personal opinion, rushed. There's too much shit going on at one fucking time. And the next thing that pisses me the fuck off, okay? And this is just my personal beef with Dragon Ball Z in general. Gohan, from episode 1 to the end of the Cell Saga, was being molded as a character that was going to be the first Super Saiyan, in my personal opinion. Like, he's the one that defeated Raditz originally before anything. Like, he's the one that changed the table against Raditz. He charged up. In the original, I think, Ocean Dub broadcast, as well as in the manga, Nappa tells Vegeta when they're on the other world that, wow, human and Saiyan hybrids are like Super Saiyans. Like, we're going to Earth to go populate with the Earth women in order to make these Super Saiyans. And Vegeta's like, no. Like, that's when you first kind of heard about it. And then you go on a little bit more where Piccolo trains Gohan, becomes his real fucking daddy, because we all know Goku's a deadbeat motherfucker that don't want to pay child support. And then you keep going into this to where you see that pure emotion and rage of Gohan keep strengthening him and making him more stronger than anything, to where in the Cell Saga, Goku realizes this, trains Gohan, because what he's hoping for is that break, is that true break that's going to make him ascend past the Super Saiyan level into what is known as Super Saiyan 2, and you have the most badass little motherfucker that is fucking owning the fuck out of this green, purple fucking monstrous fucking bug monster that we call Cell. This is an android. That he fucking kills the motherfucker. You can see the anger. You can see the hatred in fucking Gohan's thing to where he is now becoming like Vegeta. To where he's like, I'm just going to play with him a little bit. To where all this shit happens. And then, like, I know it's not canon. Don't get me fucking wrong. I know it's not canon. But when you get into the fucking BoJack film, this is how it should have continued. The BoJack film should have been like the continuation. Not Goku. It should have been Gohan. Like when he is still going into the tournament, Chi-Chi lets him go in and everything. He meets BoJack and he turns Super Saiyan 2. It's like when fucking BoJack used the fucking chick to fucking as a shield and throw the fucking ki blast through her. Fucking Gohan fucking snatches that shit to the side. Didn't give two fucking shits. His fucking right hand goes straight into the fucking gut. Blood everywhere. Gohan at this fucking point in time is the strongest fucking character in the entire fucking series. And then you get Majin Buu Saga that comes out. And then you get pussified Gohan. You get feminist Gohan. You get fucking what the fuck is this little fucking shit nerd Gohan? And then it's like, oh my god, he's going to high school. He was homeschooled, he's going to high school, all this shit. Oh god, he forgot his fucking training, and Vegeta's there and all this shit. It's like, why, Gohan? Why? And then all of a sudden he goes sit there for a little while, develops mystic powers, comes in. At that moment you're like, oh yes, finally, Gohan, you're gonna redeem yourself. And then Gohan gets absorbed, and it's like, Gohan, why did you do what Piccolo always taught you and dodge? And then you get into Super, you get into fucking Super, where Piccolo's got to beat the fuck out of Gohan just to make him somewhat stronger. And then you get to the Tournament of Power, he gets fucking knocked off in the most epic way, but still, it's like, Gohan and Team 4 Stars got this correct. Gohan is the strongest fucking character in the entire fucking universe, but he still doesn't do shit.
They basically have him on the sidelines from what you describe.
If I were Toriyama ever was doing the Buu saga, I would have made Gohan the main character of that saga too. Because if you think about it, he got pissed off at what's his name? Marshall's pup. The one that was bidding on his no, not girl, but the one who was beating on with there on doing that tournament.
Spolokovich.
Yeah. And
like that was pure raw emotion. There you saw fucking Gohan that was like, oh shit, okay, maybe he's gonna do something here. Holy shit, he's gonna fight the Brewer. Oh shit, he's pissed, man. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, he's still a pussy. But you see, at that fucking point in time, it's like Toriyama's just basically stated. It's like no one really gives a shit about Gohan. They all care about Goku. So let's just write him back in here.
Goku doesn't give a shit about Gohan.
Let's just write him back into the story. Like, done, okay? And then there comes fuck Goku. Comes to save the motherfucking day, yeah? I mean, but, like, honestly, I do believe that the Cell Saga should have been the final arc. And then if they were going to do the Majin Buu Saga, that they should have spent more time in the story development, because from the anime perspective, I'm not sure about the manga because I never read the manga side of it, but from the anime perspective, it is really fucking filler arc and bum rushed. Like, it's like all of a sudden, boom, you go into the tournament, boom, all of a sudden you fucking Majin Vegeta, all of a sudden you got Majin Buu, what the fuck, and all of a sudden it's just like, it's a never ending thing. You got fucking 3 or 4 different forms of goddamn Majin Buu that comes out of this shit. It's like, dude, it's like at that point in time, it felt like the Majin Buu saga. It's like they weren't even trying. It's just like, let's just put a couple of cool fights. Everybody's gonna give a shit about it. You know, everybody's gonna love it after that. And honestly, it worked. But it's just, honestly, Gohan to me was the character that should have been more of a prominent character, because how him from childhood all the way to his teenage years, he was being like developed, in my personal opinion, as the true destined Super Saiyan. Like, I never would have expected Goku to be the Super Saiyan. I would have expected Gohan to become the first Super Saiyan. But of course, Toriyama said, "Fuck this shit. We're making Super Saiyan because I'm tired of drawing black hair."
My wrist is tired and I'm done coloring.
So, yeah, Itsanimegirl is apparently coming back. And, like I said, the girl does not officially make any videos that is practical. Like I'll go pull up her fucking channel right now. I don't give a shit. Oh yeah, and she's the type of girl that when she does her face reveal and she has her face of someplace and someone puts it out there, it's like, oh, you put my face out there. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna block that. I'm gonna copyright that shit. It's like, woman. Like, you put it in a public domain, but let me read some of these fucking titles here. It's like, Whis was warning Goku since the start, but only Gohan. Like, I'm not even gonna play the video. I'm just gonna fucking just read the titles, and I'm gonna show this. But only Gohan listened. New Dragon Ball Super 2019 Broly movie. But look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ads in a fucking 12-minute, 54-second video of this girl.
8 ads for that much? Serious.
Just to fucking try to tell people that apparently Gohan was going to win the tournament because he listened to Whis. Vegeta awakens his secret new form that Whis kept hidden from Goku. New Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. 1,
Parker, I'll answer the
2,
question, Parker.
3.
Anime Girl is a YouTuber with a huge following that puts out nothing but bullshit videos. Her video, okay, she
More like
stated in
bullshit.
like a 20-minute video how the Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan
And she'll
wasn't a gift,
literally
it was a
talk
curse.
so slow on purpose.
Oh,
Like,
brother, not even I will resort to this shit.
she'll talk slow like this and put a little emphasis in some
time.
pauses. And it's so super light. It's like
She puts more ads than PewDiePie, I think, honestly.
I think it's my I attempt sound.
Yeah, let's stop this shit. Let's stop this shit one before it gets any farther than this. The thing is that it's like all kills beyond the Omni King just revealed in Dragon Ball Super Ultra Instinct Goku manga movie ? Dub just destroyed Vegeta versus Goku Black fight to say they destroyed it. New Dragon Ball Super villain not Yamashi revealed by it's like the fucking girl. Toriyama just revealed the truth, okay? Like, oh, new Toriyama just revealed the truth on the Dragon God Zalma. New Dragon Ball. What fucking Dragon God in the fucking new Dragon Ball Super movie? There was no Dragon God. She made this 9 months ago, you know? It's like she just created shit. Like after Broly was revealed, Broly unlocks Vegeta's secret nightmare just revealed in the movie. Broly awakens Vegeta's hidden royal secret kept away from Goku. Whis leaks the secret angel power Broly stole from the gods.
Oh,
Rather not this crap again.
Apparently, Vegeta has a hidden royal secret. What the fuck?
Goku's lost scar that awakens the secret of Broly's hidden beyond. Like, she created these fucking fan fiction stories and tried to make people believe that it was 100% real. Like, I'm the only one. Like, this is how she would be. It's like, I am the only one that can tell you about this because I have been studying Dragon Ball for such a long time that there is a hidden motive that none of y'all will ever find that I am super smart to know. And this woman would get 400K, 200K, 130K, 345K, 662K on fucking story views. 2.4 million views on the fucking We Secret that the secret angel power was Broly has stolen from the gods. Okay. So Broly, guys, who watched the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie like I did? Do you guys remember? Dude, do you remember that fucking super sick part where Broly was like fighting the fucking angels, ripped his fucking heart out, and took it in, and became a Super Saiyan God, and fucking was like took the secret of the angel?
Movie. Oh, that was my favorite part of the movie.
Oh yeah, it was the greatest part that never fucking existed. Because at this fucking time, all we got was a fucking trailer of Goku going up, down with his feet and looking at the half face of fucking Broly. Boom, done. New Dragon Ball movie. We didn't even know at the time it was Broly until much later when they said Broly.
Honestly, my opinion is this is all fan fiction, and it is perfectly
For real
fine.
though, I'm not even into anime like that, and I already know like, okay, this shit's fucking fan fiction bullshit.
It's perfectly fine to be doing like fan fiction stuff. Like I know when I was a teenager, I used fan fiction stuff, and I'm not going to talk about it.
But don't
this.
make it sound like it's legit though.
Yeah, but
she was trying. That's the problem.
Like, look, I don't real. This is not real. This is fan fiction, and you know people will follow along with this shit. I might actually follow along with this shit because it's interesting. But you're making yourself look like an idiot when you say this is what really took place. No.
Exactly. And this girl is apparently going to be returning very soon, uploading videos again. And my only fucking question is did she fucking learn her lesson when she got called out on? Because you could go see it for yourself. It's Anime Girl. Oh shit. Fucking goddamn fucking shit on my keyboard there.
She didn't she?
No, we have no idea. But if you take a look, like the same curse video that ended at It's Anime Girl, the fucking from Just a Robot, It's Anime Girls does not understand Dragon Ball Super. If you go through all this video, she got called out so hard on this shit, so fucking hard that she left YouTube. Now, if she comes back and corrects her fucking mistake and actually starts doing Dragon Ball and anime in general, whatever the fuck her new project is going to be when she comes back and gives proper information, hey, by all means. But my question is, will she fucking do that?
I think she won't.
I don't think I uploading all those fan fiction videos and trying to make people believe that they were real, and I don't think she learned her lesson, but time will tell.
I mean, here's the thing. If you've seen Jared's video and you've seen the comments, I mean, he even talked about it in one of his next videos. A lot of fans she has a lot of fans that would literally just bash on you just because you know what's wrong with her videos. And it's most likely she still has those hardcore fans.
Oh, she does. She fucking does. I saw it in her fucking Discord. Because if you go in her Discord and you make any kind of criticism in it, you get instantly banned.
Wow.
Whoa.
I was in there. That's why I don't type in there. I just read every shit. There was a guy that came in there that started criticizing the Super Saiyan Curse video. Not being mean about it. Not being mean at all. Just says, look, I know the videos are out there and everything, but I just want to criticize. Like, why did you do it? And like, and also that's another good thing too that someone brought the point up is that she is one hell of a good clickbait artist.
Indeed.
If you look at her, her thumbnails, like all of this, like Goku unlocks a new hidden power with Wii stuff like this, it almost looks completely official in some regards in some of these, especially the later ones. But it's like she is a good clickbait artist because you see a picture of Gohan punching Goku in the gut with dark energy coming out. It makes you go like, oh shit, I didn't see that in the fucking anime. Holy shit, does she have a clip of something? That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that clip that she's going to show you. It's not there. So,
To be fair, if I didn't know anything about Dragon Ball or anything, I saw that clip. I would believe that after watching the Buu saga with the whole video thing, I would have believed that Gohan would have some pin-up rage against Goku. Just because
Dude,
of that clip.
I would believe he would have pent-up rage after Goku flung a fucking sensu bean at Cell and said, "Here you go, fight him, little buddy."
I'm sorry. This is gonna be made on YouTube, like,
Little buddy.
hey, Frieza, listen.
Like, and not only that, Gohan would have all kind of pent-up rage, not just from Cell,
hold
but from
on.
the fact that Daddy abandoned him.
What April's talking about, I will play this clip on the stream right now.
Oh gosh.
Hey, Dad! You remember that time you gave Cell a sensu bean?
That was a long time ago. What about... Suffer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Suffer.
Like, that's how fucking it should have happened. I'm not gonna lie.
Jeez.
It'd be funny if you doing that.
But let me go ahead. I know she's gonna probably copyright strike this video if I do this. So
Oh, you know she is. You know.
So here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. You notice I haven't played it yet. I'm going to hide the video. I'm gonna hide the stream for a second there, to where you got a black screen with the messed up fucking chat box. I'm gonna play a couple of minutes of the audio of Itsanimegirl, and I want you guys in this chat right now to give me your fucking opinion about what the fuck she's saying. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so let me just go over here, let me click this, and let's go. We're gonna do the latest video she did, which is Whis warning Goku since the start, but only Gohan listened. So let's find out about this shit.
With such huge amounts of strength coming out as a result of the Saiyans' training, it shouldn't be possible for them to ever get weaker, right? But a regression in the Saiyans' strength is exactly how I noticed the very dangerous mistake that's starting to hold them back. A curse that's destroying their chances to reach the next beyond. By ignoring the damage this mistake is causing, the bravest of heroes are losing the power needed to protect the Earth. The Saiyans must eliminate the curse they've created. Otherwise, they'll quickly become the weakest Saiyans in the entire multiverse. But how long has it been since Universe 7's strongest protectors have shown us even a hint Saiyans have been able to protect the ones they love. Earth would have been destroyed a long time ago if this race of fearless warriors had stopped depending on the source of their Saiyan curse. Taking that into consideration, should it matter what price they're now having to pay? Even if they knew it would eventually drag their strength behind the other Saiyans of the multiverse, at least the Saiyan curse had given Universe 7's heroes.
Dude, just shut it off for fuck's sake. I feel like I'm wondering. To die for fuck's sake.
For God's sake, Mark!
Seriously,
We fucking get it! She's retarded! We get it! We understand!
No, seriously, what the fuck is she talking about? Absolute fucking bullshit!
It is absolute fucking bullshit.
It can be disproven with one statement Vegeta said in the Frieza Saga. Does anyone remember what that is?
Oh God.
When a Saiyan gets close to death, what happens?
Oh,
Power boost.
Yeah, power boost. Near-death experience that it happens. It affects all Saiyans, no matter who they are.
So, chat, what the fuck do you think about that?
She literally lost me the first 5 minutes. I'm not fucking kidding. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I've already lost the first 3 minutes. I mean, what is...
You do realize I only played a minute. You do realize I only played a minute and 54 seconds of that clip, so you already got 5 and 3 minutes of that shit.
Are you lying? Are you being serious?
I zoned out that entire time.
I was just
because
fucking serious.
I feel like I wanted to fucking...
I feel like we're on the fucking about like time slanger.
I agree with that comment that says please make it go ×2 because what the fuck?
You know what? I'm gonna try that real quick.
Oh my God.
We're gonna go ahead and take this off one more time. We're gonna go right back where we left off at. You guys can keep talking. Actually,
With such huge
let's go
amounts of
×2 in this
strength
shit.
coming out as a result of the Saiyan's training.
Why? Seriously?
It shouldn't be possible for them to ever get weaker, right? But a regression in the Saiyan's strength is exactly how I noticed the very dangerous mistake that's starting to hold them back. A curse that's destroying their chances to reach the next beyond. By ignoring the damage this mistake is causing, the bravest of heroes are losing the power needed to protect the Earth. The Saiyans must eliminate the curse they have created. Otherwise, they'll quickly become the weakest Saiyans in the entire world.
It sounds much better.
You're right, it does sound much better.
It sounded so much
But
better.
it's still shit.
And this woman's coming back. This woman is coming back.
Why?
Keep her away.
Parker says this is too much like the Vic song.
No.
Considering that this is go longer than the Vic song.
The thing is I'm lost. What the fuck was that? What the fuck that was fucking Itsanimegirl ×2, just on purpose, just to fucking be like, yo, look, this woman's coming back on YouTube. She's going to start making these videos again, apparently. Hopefully she might actually get her information correct and everything and actually start doing good videos. However, she's coming back and it's one of those fucking things to which I am... When she comes back, I'm doing a fucking reaction video on this, and I just want to fucking react to whatever video she posts up. And if it's anything like what she's been creating with this Dragon Ball shit, it's like... I swear to God, I'm just gonna bust out fucking in tears, laughing my ass off on the fucking floor, rolling around in my own fucking tears.
Like, do we want to do this on a webcam? Like, do you want a video?
I'm gonna be real here and just say I'd rather listen to the Vic song on loop for like an hour than listen to her.
All right, we can do that right now. 1 loop hour. Here we go.
Oh fuck! I was
fucking kill you.
I'll fucking kill you, motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Metanut said, the Dragon Install curse is the main reason why Soul never let out his Dragon Ball come out in most battles. If Kai uses his Dragon Ball curse, he will make stronger than Soul.
We already know Metal Knight said it's completely fucking false. I know you do this as a joke, but you know what? That kind of pisses me off, so I'm gonna have to correct you about this. Originally, Soul Bad Guy's name was Frederick. He was a scientist that worked with that man, as well as Arya. During that time period in Guilty Gear, this is the pre-Guilty Gear story, he ended up getting caught up into becoming the Prototype Gear. As the Prototype Gear, he developed the headband which he wears on his fucking forehead, which you see on the picture on my live stream, which is the only thing that keeps him in his human form. He hates the fucking fact, and what he's trying to do is destroy all Gears because he hates the fact that he became a project. Now, Gears came into process because that man could not fucking stop doing the fucking bullshit that he was doing in reality, and turned the woman that he loved, Frederick Love, Arya, into Justice, the first Gear, which wasn't actually the first Gear. She was the Lord Commander of all Gears. She was able to have the ability to control all the other Gears around her and make them attack and do wrongful things. So, as a Prototype Gear, Soul's Dragon Install, which is his actual new form because he became the Prototype Gear, is what is actually, the fucking real fucking story.
Not to be stupid or anything, but I'd never seen any of your Guilty Gear videos until recently. And I always thought that was like a hybrid, that the guy with the red headband was a hybrid of Bardock and the guy from G Gundam.
You wanna know what Soul Bad Guy is really based off of?
Now you got him started. I gotta go to bed, or else I'm gonna be here till 3 a.m.
No. This is a very simple answer. It's a very simple answer. Soul's based off of Queen, the band Queen. That's what he's actually based off of.
Wow.
Daisuke created all his characters, pretty much almost every single one of the characters in Guilty Gear, based off of music, bands, songs, and stuff like that. So, what Fox is trying to explain for. Yes. All right. Okay. So now we got the It's Anime Girl situation taken care of. There is only one other topic that I want to cover, and the only other topic that I do want to cover is YouTube.
Yes, because they're holding my sleep in.
Yes, I'm holding everybody's sleep in, including my own. Is the new YouTube community situation that's going on now? If you don't know what I'm talking about, which I'm hoping some people will know, and I have no problem displaying this guy's stuff, is this channel that is called Matt What It Is. Matt's What It Is.
AKA Resident Shit Bird depending on.
This guy has actually created the YouTube Apocalypse #2. We actually have confirmation that YouTube has now gotten AT&T and Epic Games, who are publishers to several named games, but these are the two that are going to be the most notable, which is AT&T and Epic Games as publishers, to remove advertisements from YouTube. Because this man, he did find something correct, okay? YouTube was facilitating the sexual exploitation of children and being monetized. Now, if you don't know what the story exactly is going on, this is how it all came evolved. Matt found, apparently, that if you go do a couple different types of searches, you would find in the algorithm of YouTube nothing but kid videos. And in these kid videos, you would be weird comments that sounds like it comes from child predators. Now, instead of trying to work with YouTube, I guess, like Keemstar and everything else found this video, brought it up to YouTube's attention, instead of working to fix the algorithm and fix the situation and ban and remove people like this that's commenting on these videos, Matt was doing it on purpose to try to make the entire monetization of YouTube be destroyed.
Keemstar did it out of pure pettiness. Why? Because his original channel turned out to be a failure, and he wanted revenge.
Exactly. We're gonna get into that, but I'm just explaining before we get into that, the situation on this. So Matt, instead of going to YouTube and trying to fix this, decided to talk to advertisers in a sense, and telling them that they need to remove their ads from YouTube because YouTube was exploiting children. Now, in this case scenario, YouTube has changed a lot of new policies. One of the biggest policies, which YouTube claims is not actually doing, but there's proof against it, is that if you have a video that has horrible comments that was related to something, the video now can get demonetized.
Which is bullshit.
It is complete bullshit.
Actually happened to me. It actually
And
did.
didn't also they said that they're gonna control what the comments and whatnot if there are
Right.
signs of like pedophiles.
YouTube now will go into your channel if you have bad comments and they don't approve of it, negative comments of any lighting that they do not approve of. They have the right now to disable your comments on your videos. They have the right to go ahead and remove the video without you objecting to it in any which way, shape, form. They have the right now to basically even remove your channel if you have too many of these types of videos. YouTube now is trying everything they can to publicize that they are not having this by taking away channels' rights as content creators.
This is gonna backfire horribly.
It's gonna make people want to look for other platforms that could possibly succeed better than YouTube.
Oh, Church. Remember, Church has a lot of problems, but at least they're not YouTube.
It's either Twitch or I think the latest platform that's growing is I think it's called Vanilloid.
I saw his original channel from Keemstar to where he even asked a girl that was underage walking home from school if she wanted to be an adult video. Like this guy.
It's legit.
It's legit. Like this guy has a whole different YouTube channel that is catered into that type of comment. It was a failed channel that never succeeded. So out of pettiness, he is trying.
King Rock's like, this is the true Saiyan curse.
Yeah, this is basically a true Saiyan curse. This guy is going out of his way to try to ruin channels in general. Like he's trying to ruin YouTube to where if he can't make money on YouTube, you cannot make money on YouTube. Now,
Makes me wish I would have planted my foot up his fucking ass. I
He's
swear.
basically the bully in the playground where like if he can't have fun, you can't have fun.
Exactly.
He's gonna piss off somebody.
Dude, he's already pissed off the entire YouTube community of content creators because this guy
Especially pissed off Keemstar.
He's gonna piss off one crazy person.
Philip DeFranco, so much more.
Yeah, he pissed off Keemstar, and everybody knows that you go to Keemstar for all of your drama stuff. Like he gives you.
No, he can't.
Now you see, Keemstar can't do shit.
No.
All right.
No, he can't.
Because I don't know how many people know this, but Keemstar is for life banned off of YouTube.
Is Keemstar really banned from YouTube for life?
Yes.
Legit? For
Yes.
Damn.
The thing is that you got to realize the channel Drama Alert, he doesn't own it. He's just a host. That's why they mark it in there that he's just a host, that he doesn't actually own the channel and stuff like this. The thing is that the reason why Keemstar was banned off of YouTube was because he was monopolizing MCNs. He was actually charging for people to join the networks and make money off of them and stuff like this.
Which is truthfully illegal.
But it was completely illegal at the time. This is when MCNs first came involved, and he was one of the people that got one, and he did all this. And it was a huge fiasco. It was a huge drama. And every time he made a channel, YouTube would just automatically, when they found it was him, would delete the channel. And then when Drama Alert came back out, what ended up happening is that he made another person go ahead and make the account. He's able to upload to it, but he had to make it to where Drama Alert, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they still have the message, unless otherwise it's changed. Back in the day in the About section of Drama Alert, oh, it's not there no more, so maybe he might not be banned no more from YouTube, but it used to state it right here, back in the day, that Keemstar is not the owner of Drama Alert, that someone else was, and I know that since that was like in 2014, YouTube had banned from life. Now, maybe, I might be wrong, he might not be banned no more. Maybe YouTube might have let him stay or something to that regard. But it was at the time of like 2008 or whatever that he was. I remember that news story because he was permanently banned because he was trying to do that. At the same point in time, he was the type of person that would use the N word with the hard R on it and everything else to people and stuff like this. And
I thought that was the reason he was banned.
No, that was another reason why he was banned, but it was mainly because he was stealing YouTube's property, and you're not supposed to charge for something you don't own, and was charging people. That's why, like, you got to be careful when it comes down to that. Like, he was selling basically partnerships to people because,
which is a big fat damn no.
Which nowadays that's not a problem no more. Nowadays, well, I'm not sure about nowadays, but back like a couple of years ago, you were able to get into any network with like one fucking subscriber, become a partner. But back in 2008 and everything, you had to earn the right to become a partner. You had to have good video content, and the only other way you could get into become a partner is if you got into a network. That's when YouTube had that old layout to where you could make the layout yourself. You could have that background. Those days were fucking beautiful. Yeah. Those days were beautiful on YouTube.
You were allowed to make edgy content without having to deal with backlash.
That was the greatest scenario of all time.
I miss those days.
But getting back into the original topic at hand here is Matt right here is doing everything he can
to just sent the email. Continue.
He's trying everything he can to remove the shit. Like, he is trying everything to get YouTube to lose monetization. He basically told a person like Keemstar that he can go work at fucking McDonald's. Because if he does not agree with him, then at that fucking point in time, that he is allowing child predators to be on YouTube. And Keemstar's like, and I have to agree with Keemstar, it's like, I'm not fucking condoning that shit. All I'm telling you is let's get this information to fucking YouTube and get it taken care of. You don't need to cause the ad apocalypse #2 that PewDiePie fucking started originally when he did the fucking thing with the banner of kill all Jews or whatever with the people he paid for the FIFA program.
Indians, I believe, that didn't really know English.
Yeah, and I was taken out of context.
It was.
The Wall Street Journal basically took it out of context.
Right. But you see, that was also what PewDiePie also did there is when Wall Street Journal did that shit, PewDiePie attacked Wall Street Journal because you got to remember at this time period, PewDiePie didn't give two flying fucks. He's the #1 YouTube channel. What the fuck they're gonna do? Right. What Wall Street Journal did, they didn't attack YouTube. They attacked the advertisers saying, do you really want your ass on this man's video? And then, boom.
Disney, everything. And then, Scare PewDiePie Season 2.
What ended up happening is the ad apocalypse, for anyone who doesn't understand what the first one happened is, because when PewDiePie did that, every single content creator on YouTube became guilty by association. We all became guilty because of what PewDiePie did. When he did that,
was this like an apocalypse?
The
Elsa Gate.
The Elsa Gate.
No, the ad apocalypse started with PewDiePie because the thing is that when PewDiePie attacked the Wall Street Journal and such, Wall Street Journal went to the advertisers and showed them the video. The thing is, at that point in time, YouTube had only one option. Let's change the fucking community guidelines again. And look what's happening yet again from a guy who is bringing up that YouTube is allowing child pedophilia on the channel.
All because this channel was a failure.
And there are some people like a mom who is uploading her girls' gymnastics or whatever that has every single one of her videos demonetized, but it has nothing to do with any kind of sexual motive or whatever. It's a mom that's uploading. The thing is that in YouTube, let's be completely honest here, there is a rule that says that if you are the age of 13 and older, you can create a YouTube channel with a parent or legal guardian until you're 18 and you're an adult. If you're a child that's under the age of 13, you cannot create an account. But who the fuck as a child is going to listen and read these fucking rules?
They can lie about their age. It happens.
Exactly.
Before.
That's what they do. They lie.
That's literally what we used to do as middle school kids. We would always lie about our age back when MySpace was a thing. We would bullshit like, yeah, I'm totally 15. No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, totally.
I mean, it's just what it is. And now we're going to have another ad apocalypse. It's already started. We've already got people who, if you got nasty comments in your video and stuff like this, you're risking the chance of getting your video demonetized. It's coming down the pipeline, and then the thing is that now the content creators who are on YouTube, that's playing on YouTube and everything, it's got to suffer through all this shit. And now that we got to suffer through all this shit, we're going to have to work with the new rules.
All because of one stupid motherfucking idiot.
Exactly.
Personally, and forgive me for saying this, but, and I know this may be offensive to you, but I'm the kind of person that gives zero fucks, but do forgive me for saying this, but Matt Watson makes me want to put a bullet in his head. Seriously. And forgive me for saying it.
It doesn't make me want to put a bullet. It doesn't make me do that. And I don't condone that, but the thing is that it makes me go ahead and wonder, what is this guy's true objective? Because the thing is that the guy had a failed channel. Yeah. The guy has a channel where even his Twitter, it looks very, very susceptible. I mean, it looks so fucking bad on him. And then now all of a sudden he's trying to change his act and do all this. And then he even lied to people like, oh, I don't have Twitter. I never used Twitter before. Made a Twitter account. And fucking Keemstar, like I told you, once it's on the fucking internet, like the Vic situation, once it's fucking on the internet, it's going to be found. Whether you like it or the fuck not.
You can't hide anything from the internet, honestly. You just can't.
That Matt guy troll every why, because you have to make a new account to first search and that shit. Many major world conflicts here started by a single idiot. It's uncommon. It's not uncommon in the fact that it's a common practice. I mean, this is where it gets to the fucking point to where I'm just like, I'm mind boggled about shit like this, and this is gonna continue on itself. This is another fucking story that's gonna continue on its own, and we're just gonna have to deal with it as it comes. I mean, honestly, the guy has I will be honest, the guy has a justified cause of what he's trying to do, but the motive of what he's trying to do is just, instead of working with YouTube to fix the problem and create a solution, he has just tried to go ahead and wipe out the entire platform.
He's gonna get some crazy ass motherfucker so pissed off at him or at YouTube.
It's
like
basically causing more jeopardy and conflict, because YouTubers in general are already having a hard time with getting along with YouTube itself, and now that he brought this up, it's now more conflict where now the YouTubers are gonna want to leave or just give up on the whole thing in general and just move on to other places. But that's the issue is.
But let's be honest here also about YouTube too. All right, like I'm just gonna go through my YouTube channel here. Just because, like, honestly, because I watched a couple of fucking videos or whatever, all of a sudden, you know, I can understand, like, okay, I got Dragon Ball Heroes Episode 8, Jared versus Comber here. I got Bayonet because I watched a Bayonet video. I watched Dragon Ball, Devil May Cry 5. But YouTube's hero is about Matt we're looking at. Vic is understandable. But in my recommendations, I'm starting to get shit like how a rope lighter works windproof. Chinese invisible cloak. Like, the YouTube algorithm, its fucking self is fucking ridiculous.
I mean, I think even the bot doesn't understand
what the fuck is going on with Chuck E. Cheese? Like, what like,
that I can explain.
Chuck E. Cheese.
It's just throwing shit at me that I don't fucking want.
Fox, you're making me imagine basically what's going on. It's like a dartboard, and the dartboard is the bullseye is what you actually want, and the bot is just like throwing a bunch of darts and fucking missing it. And not at
Do you
all
know what I
hitting the
fucking
bullseye.
actually? But do you know what I actually fucking want? This is what I want from YouTube. I want to where if I subscribe to somebody, it's the fucking recommended fucking videos.
Mine does that.
I would like that too.
I would love that.
No, it doesn't do that, April. I mean, you say it does it for you, but it doesn't really technically do it for you. I mean, if you watch one person over and over and over and over and over and over again, yeah, it's going to do it for you.
Don't look up crazy, stupid stuff like you do.
The thing is like this. Where the fuck is, like, if you look at my subscriptions right here on the sidebar, where's my Northern Lion at? Where's my Albert fucking Wesker? Where's my fucking Mega Man NG? Where's my Maximilian Dude? Where's my Crossover Fanatic? Where's my Arc System Works fucking videos that should be coming up on the fucking main page right here? Without me having to scroll fucking down, without having me to do all this. Where the fuck are my main subscribers? YouTube used to do this shit to where, oh, you subscribe to this person? You should watch this person. Because these blue little dots here on the side tells me there's a new fucking video on that fucking channel. But I don't see it here. I'm too fucking lazy to go look right here and be like, oh, there it is.
They basically make you work and look for it on your own instead of just doing the work for you.
And, I mean, I think Jose can agree with this. I mean, how many times you go watch your own fucking video and then all of a sudden...
Trust me, I've been through that shit enough.
How many times you go watch your own fucking video and then at the end of the video it recommends someone else's video rather than like if you do a walkthrough series, you got part 1, part 2, part 3. Part 1, after part 1's done and you're expecting to go to the part 2 of the series, it tells you, hey, look, we're going to show you Gordon Ramsay instead.
I've been through that shit enough. It pisses me off.
I mean, Gordon Ramsay is... I wouldn't mind.
No disrespect to Gordon Ramsay. He's all right in my...
Bro, it's the lamb sauce.
I mean,
it's just not fair, essentially.
It's not fair in that case scenario. I mean, that's not... Because if you're going to YouTube and you subscribe to somebody, that means that you want to see their content. But YouTube, in a sense, tries to divert you from seeing that person's content and makes you try to look at someone like fucking, I don't know, Logan fucking Paul going to the suicide forest.
Yeah. Oh god, when that got onto trending.
I'm going to try to bring this topic up. I'm sure that nobody wants to get into this topic, but...
If it's going to be another hour long, then save it for another day. That's all I got to say.
Okay, well, we're just going to touch base on this, and I just want to see if you guys are interested in this.
Alright.
Alright, we're going to touch base on this. There's a game coming out next month that is called Dead or Alive 6. Now, Dead or Alive series is about pretty much, it's a fighting game that its main mechanic in reality that's always been there is jiggle physics. It's titties.
You're goddamn right.
Now, Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball 3 was basically banned in America due to social justice warriors. However, Dead or Alive 6 is not banned because they promised that the system, they were going to, you know, clean up the girls, do all their jobs, and do all this. There was an Evo stream that ended up happening that I'm not going to show that tonight. I'm not going to go through the video on that tonight, but Evo of Japan had to apologize for this because in one part of the stream, you had two things. You had two girls that had very weird clothing that looked all cut up. That was trying to show the logo, but you could see a hell of a lot of cleavage on them. And at the same point in time, you had a game clips of the actual fights happening to where they would pause it and show you like the scene per thing, to where they show the character Bass and one of the new characters, which I forgot what her name is, but it's a Tengu one, that when he body slams her into the ground, she is like looking like she is being very much pleasantly eaten out by Bass.
I've seen
the picture.
You've seen the picture.
I was wondering what was that about.
Now, the thing is that if you watch the gameplay footage and everything, The game is still completely over-sexualized, and you can see the boobies bouncing really, really nicely. And the game has not been, so far from what my knowledge is, it has not been banned, or has not really gotten too much mainstream media on it just yet. But if the game continues in production, I would like to talk about why the fuck the next one, why the fuck the social justice warriors are going to go after the fucking volleyball fucking game with the girls fucking, you know, doing all this shit, but the fighting game side where you could change the fucking clothing to where you have a pin strip for a fucking bra that's just going to hide the nipples.
This I really don't understand.
Because they don't know what celebrating one's sexuality is actually about.
I am going to have to schedule some people in for this podcast. We could touch this subject tomorrow.
It's
I'm
already
so
3
down.
a.m. right now. I gotta
100%.
head off. I gotta get some sleep.
Yeah, Fox.
I know. But that's what I want to try to see about covering tomorrow. That's where we're gonna leave the question. We'll let everybody do their own little research, and we can touch base on this tomorrow. But as for closing statements, so that way everybody can go to bed here tonight. I want to, once again, in case someone just skips to the end of this fucking video instead of fucking watching it, I want to clarify that for the Vic fucking situation, I did not, in my last video, go ahead and become a fucking Kick Vic supporter, as people say. And if you do bother to watch my clarification on this, please watch it to its entirety. So that way you understand the actual opinion that I have, rather than make some fucking self-worth fucking cause of fucking bullshit. When it comes down to Anime Girl, oh god, fuck that shit. I can't wait for that shit. And for Matt What It Is, the new YouTube changes, I don't know. My closing argument with that is what the fuck, man. So, anyone else has closing arguments, or y'all just want to say goodbye and go to sleep?
Yeah, I got a closing argument.
Yeah. Okay,
Vic,
you first then.
Big situation, done and doneer. It's Anime Girl Return. I could wait a little longer. That Matt guy, cry me a river. Get over it. Here's a tissue. And really looking forward to tomorrow's subject, because that's going to be fun to talk about. Who doesn't like talking about tickle bitties?
And you know what? Metal Nux brings in something like, I'm playing Soul Calibur 6 creation mode right now. I want to bring that in with the Dead or Alive 6 thing, because I want to use that as a counter argument, because you can make a fucking lizard with a giant penis and that shit.
Right.
Can you actually?
Yes!
Jose, you had some closing arguments? You had some closing thoughts?
Me?
You and Jose, whoever first. Whichever.
The whole Vic situation is already becoming one deep rabbit hole. As for Matt Watson, fuck that motherfucker. I don't care. And I'll say it again. I wish if I ever meet this guy, bang, I put a bull in his head and be done with it.
I don't condone this. YouTube, I don't condone this. This is just this guy condoning this. So go after Jose.
But I'm just making an exception. I'm just an ass. I'm an asshole in real life. What else do you?
We're all assholes.
Foxhole does not condone this.
Foxhole does not condone violence.
Well, at least now I can get me some sleep. I'm tired of shit.
The big switch, I agree with. It still goes like a rabbit hole. The Anime Girl thing. If you want to write fan fiction, just post it on fanfiction.net. Go into the other guy. If you're not careful, either you're gonna get shot, or there's gonna be another shooting at YouTube because of what you did.
Alright, so for me, the whole Vic situation, actually pay attention to what we're actually saying, and how about not get your fifis all hurt. For Itsanimegirl, learn how to speak faster, because it's fucking annoying the way you talk so fucking slow. And the last guy, that we were talking about, he could go fuck himself for all I care. Fuck you, just because your channel is fucked up doesn't mean it's our fault. And I cannot wait for tomorrow's topic, because who doesn't love some tits?
Well, also,
Tickle bitties.
at the same point in time with that topic, if anyone else has got to bring up any other topics, just put it in the Discord, and that way we will also cover it. Because I mean, I'm trying to find different topics. I mean, I kind of want to talk about one other thing too tomorrow, which is about anime Jesus.
What?
There is apparently some repercussions because someone drew the Virgin Mary with Jesus in anime style, and apparently it's blasphemy or whatever against Christian religion because of it. There's an entire fucking article.
I'm actually excited. So shockingly, even though I'm not even religious,
Jesus, our roommates.
My family's Catholic actually, but
I just went ahead and linked up Discord one last time. Chat. If you haven't already joined. We got an open discussion board.
All right, now I'm pumped. All right.
So, you guys have a great night. Everyone here have a good night. Sorry we kept you up so late. I mean, I didn't expect to live stream this late because other shit happened. Kind of had a bad day, even though it was my son's birthday. But I think the night at least ended somewhat good. So, take care. Remember, X-Art's always better, and hopefully tomorrow if we're going to do another topic, I'll pop in something like Dragon Ball FighterZ or something, and we'll just play it at that. Fuck it, I might actually buy Jump Force and just fucking play that shit.
God.
So, see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace.
Likewise.
Ciao.
Night.